Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? ThaBoxingvoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking gym. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny. Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All them beautiful kids is here.
We turn a TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing. Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling out. Chicago, we in here.
Bang, bang.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. ThaBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people?
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Checking in from Tennessee is Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. Lawrence, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C, Y, E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madback 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nesta Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. ThaBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up,
at this and every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Because when he has been in the bright lights and enjoying his time, having fun and lapping it up, no problem. You're the big celebrity. You're in the bright lights. I've been in the dark, in the trenches, in the gym.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
People ask me, when does camp start? Camp started as soon as I bet TF in my Lopez. As soon as I batted him and took all his belts, camp started the next day.
What a right hand from George Gervonta, and the takeover went down.
He's a good villain, though. He's a good villain.
Could have fought anybody. Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Unfortunately, Lomachenko's not available. Beautiful. Devin Haney, step up. Now we'll take your belt.
This is Sparta!
SDS Promotions.
But he says he'll finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor?
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ringwalk Danny.
Let's start with this. I'm a creative genius.
SDS.
And now, the most dangerous producer on YouTube, Brandon in Houston.
Brandon in Houston. SDS Promotions.
You're now locked into the king of all boxing podcasts, The Boxing Voice. Jab that like button.
ThaBoxingVoice.com.
What is it? Is it that they don't like the Charlos? You like the Charlos?
The unified WBA, WBC, and IBF 154-pound champion of the world.
I'm happy, not angry, I'm passionate.
The WBC middleweight champion of the world.
No, I think you're a great fighter. And
I know that already.
They say, oh, the Charlos ain't fought nobody. Duh, because they don't want to fight us. Fight us. Come on. Step up, we with that shit. Come on, let's get it. Like I said, I went to the top already. I seen the bottom before. At the top, I seen the bottom. I went back down to the bottom and shot back the fuck back up. Now what they mad at me for? It's not like old school boxing. Where the best fight the best no more. It's about politics. It's about who you know, who you are, if you got a crowd behind you. Sit your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
If we stand by lines only, just like we made this up, we gonna ride with it. We gonna ride with it till the day we die.
Jermel. Jamal. Charlo.
SDS Promotions.
Shut the fuck up, you little prick.
Yeah?
Yeah, prick. Come on, get him out of here.
Okay, you're getting out of
Yeah,
here.
move him out of here.
SDS Promotions.
Fury's the name, and fucking fighting's the game. His heart's rattling now. His balls have sunk up inside of him. There's a man here that's gonna annihilate your daughter.
ThaBoxingVoice.com.
The heavyweight champion of the world, the greatest fighter that's ever lived, ever laced a pair of boxing gloves on, ever stood in a boxing arena. Me, the Gypsy King.
Fury, under the hands of Sugar Hill, is just a different beast. He's a different monster.
Joshua's a coward. Usyk's a pussy, and Dylan White don't want to fight. So if you can prove me wrong, get to fucking fighting. These are all coward bumdossers. I'll annihilate the lot of yous and destroy yous. Submit yous. Tap you bitches out.
Fury's just too intelligent. When he has to box, he boxes. When he's got a triple jab, he triple jabs.
If he holds a handful of stones and throws them at me, he may have a chance of landing something. Chicken! Chicken! Joshua! Where are you? Where are you, AJ? AJ! Dylan White's a bitch. I want to see you. You've got to fight me anyway.
Taking supernatural strength. Fury throwing it up. And that's it. It's over.
you're facing too. There's not one thing you can do about it.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Shout out to Hardin. 14 minutes of Hardin. I'm ready to rock and roll. We back with another one. It's 6 a.m. on the West Coast, 9 a.m. on the East. We back. The only spot to talk boxing every day, the Breakfast Club of Boxing. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Ringwalk Danny, and we're back for another one. Breaking news. While it's still a rumor, heavy speculation that Tank Davis did 1.3 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. Is he the new face of boxing? That's the question today. The poll has been out for hours. Is Gervonta Tank Davis, with the rumored success of his pay-per-view extravaganza with Ryan Garcia, is he now the new face of the sport? That's what we're here to discuss this fine morning. If you're ready to rock out with us, let me hear you say
Yes! Yes!
Go ahead and hit that thumbs up as we are trying to make sure that the algorithm lets all our many listeners around the world know that we are back on the main channel. The copyright strike has been lifted. TBV is back, and I'm happy. So, champs, go ahead, smash the thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get the algorithm moving, and let's talk some boxing. Is Tank Davis the new face of the sport? So we got a poll going on right here at youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice, where you should be subscribed. I hope that you're subscribed. We're trying to get to 169,000. What is the poll question? Hit the like button first. Do you believe these pay-per-view rumors are correct? Is Tank new face of boxing? If pay-per-view numbers are right, he's the new face of boxing. 45% already choosing that option. Then we have no, he's got to keep doing it. So 25% believe just because you did it with Ryan doesn't mean you're a star. You got to keep doing it. 27% Canelo Alvarez is still the face of boxing. And 4% Mayweather, face of boxing, retired or not. Those are your options. That is the poll. We rocking out. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up. Let's get the talking. Phone lines is open. Don't forget to hit that one button at least one time if you're ready to voice your opinion. The number to call, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here. The Breakfast Club of Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. We got Discord open. All you got to do is request. Talk to me, champ.
What up, man?
What do you think, man? These rumors are insane. Never in my wildest dreams did I think we would get the 1.4 million pay-per-view buys.
You said never in your wildest
No,
dreams?
no, I didn't. No. I mean, people made us believe, especially executives made us believe that the pay-per-view era was done, that piracy was just too,
prevalent.
Exactly. But here we are discussing Canelo Chavez numbers, Mayweather Cotto numbers. I mean, we're talking big numbers, bro. This is some big numbers. Shout out to everybody rocking out with us. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. I'm ready to read some comments. Do you believe the rumors? Because there are no official sources. Let's be real. I mean, there is an official source. There is an official source, but it's rumored that he deleted his video. DAZN's a day. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name.
Oladipo.
There you go. There you go. Oladipo. He came out and said that DAZN alone had what, like 450,000 pay-per-view buys, and that he heard that Showtime did like 700,000. And now that video is deleted. But that's okay. You know, I'm sure him being a man that has a job with a corporation like DAZN, you know, they had him retract the statement because they weren't officially ready to come out. And that's understandable. But it's too late. He said what he said, and people know, and people ran with it. And now, look, I don't like to quote that guy that we won't say his name because he's usually wrong, but even he is saying 700,000 pay-per-view buys up plus. You know what I'm saying? The dude that always thinks he knows all the pay-per-view buys.
Yeah. I know exactly who you talking about.
So
he said 700 plus.
700 plus. So according to Adi Aladipo, who worked the fight, Ade Aladipo, who worked the fight for DAZN in Las Vegas, revealed on his YouTube channel that he heard the fight achieve a massive buys. I'm hearing, and I quote, it's done incredible numbers, over 1 million comfortably, over 1 million. I'm hearing like 1.3, 1.4 pay-per-view buys. DAZN, I know we're very, very happy with their pay-per-view buys. DAZN alone, I think, done around 450,000 buys. I didn't just pluck that number from thin air. I kind of know that number. I kind of know that could be the number. Showtime, I think, done well over 700,000. Now, I purchased it on DAZN, so I am part of DAZN's, calculated number. But this is amazing, this is amazing.
7 plus 4
is 11.
Is 11 last I checked, but
yeah,
perspective, right? Just to kind of give perspective, some fights that did 1.4 and 1.3. So, Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez the third, that did 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. That's Evander Holyfield versus George Foreman, that did 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. Floyd Mayweather versus Shane Mosley did 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. Manny Pacquiao, Shane Mosley, 1.35. Canelo Gennady, 1.3. Right?
Wow.
Canelo Gennady, the first one, 1.3.
What about Canelo Chavez? Ain't that up there?
Not in this window. And then Mayweather Victor Ortiz did 1.25, right? Now, perspective. Now, let's go down to the 700. Let's say that the other individual is right. You get what I'm saying? Or has some truth to it. If it did 700, I think that nonetheless is still a success.
Hell yeah. I mean, bro, at 500, people are reporting there's websites. Like if you Google Garcia, respectively, their names typed correctly. Not just because, you'll get Hector, unfortunately. But if you put Ryan and Tank, there are multiple websites, not the greatest sites, but there are multiple websites reporting minimum 15 to 20 million per fighter at a 500,000 pay-per-view buy rate. So, I seen some websites reporting 2.5 guarantee for Ryan and a 5 million guarantee for Tank, and then obviously 50% split pay-per-view buys for both. So this is it's up from here. It's up from here. Where do you go from here though? To keep this momentum, You know?
Well, I just want to point out, although 700 still, you know, enormous success,
Mm-hmm.
you know, would it would it change the conversation for those who are saying he is now the face of boxing, or do you think after the event that we saw and the
I mean,
performance
I
that we
think for
saw,
some, for the Canelo fanatics, the ones that don't want to see Canelo removed from his high status, they're going to say, well, Canelo Plant did 800,000. He's still the face of boxing. You know, it's got to be a number like this. 1.3, 1.4, you're trumping. You know, you're almost doubling what Canelo did with fucking the other dude, Gennady, for sure. And with Plant almost. So,
right?
You know what I mean? Hell yeah. It's gotta be true though. And there's an argument. But there's still an argument with Canelo fanatics to say something like consistency. You know, Canelo is consistent in his pay-per-view numbers. You know what I mean? So, Tank needs the same consistency.
Kinda, yeah. He's been kinda consistent.
Who, Tank?
I mean, nah, not Tank. I'm
Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo.
Kinda. I mean, I would say he's consistent, especially in this era. He's kind of the only one doing 500 and better.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely 500 and better.
And that's where the
But
money
I'm
makers
just
at.
saying, like, he's had some fights that'll do like 4, some do like 1, some do
1. What pay-per-view did 1?
Well, I mean $1 million.
I'm like, damn, who did which one? Canelo did 100,000.
No, I'm talking about $1 million. You know, then others will do 7, then some will do 6. So it's like some will do 1 point, whatever. So it's like not the most consistent in my opinion, but the most consistent on pay-per-view, and like you said, doing at least 500 for sure.
Well, we got a couple of super chats here. I got Average Boxing Fan with a $2 super chat. He says, why do you say Tank did? The fuck? He fought alone? But it's always going to be like that when you're the winner, bro. I mean, we got to admit that. Don't nobody run around here, saying Julio Cesar Chavez did anything on pay-per-view. It's the A side, you know what I mean? Especially as the winner, but I get you. It takes 2 to tango. It definitely took Ryan to take him from his normal 200,000 plus to whatever the numbers land on. So, Average Boxer Fan, you are right. I am wrong. It definitely takes 2 to tango. And that's why one of the choices are he's got to do it consistently, right? Like, I mean, obviously I'm paraphrasing, but the actual choice is no. He's got to keep doing it. But we have Average Boxing Fan with another super chat, $2. He says, acting like Tank did numbers like that prior to Ryan. I'm sorry to have upset you, my friend. You're right. He cannot do it alone. You're right. He needed the dance partner. That is Ryan. But now Ryan put him together. They put themselves in front of millions of people, both that paid and illegally streamed, some that seen the highlight, whatever. So, maybe he continues to do what he's doing now. We got Julio Guzman, $5 super chat, says, so you're saying Tank goes from 77,000 pay-per-view buys to over 1 million buys, and Ryan has nothing to do with that? That's Ryan's first pay-per-view. Well, I see there's a lot of upset Ryan fans in the chat. Look, we're not making it about Ryan not getting credit, but Tank is the winner. I don't know how else to explain it.
The only one who's ever sold pay-per-views before, you get what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's they're pretty
but
upset.
But it definitely was a combination
of both men.
Of both men coming together. You get what I'm saying?
Of course. But only one man is gonna move forward as an A side, and those numbers will be used at the negotiation table for him. We have Tony T, $2 super chat says, never mind the numbers. Tank been the face of American boxing. Well, that may be true, but there is a debate for Deontay Wilder being that. That being said, we do have a poll, not exactly like his comment, but similar. And obviously it states for you to hit that thumbs up button first before you participate in the poll. Then it says, do you believe the pay-per-view numbers are correct? Is Tank the new face of boxing? And the first answer, and we already have 550 votes. The first answer is, if pay-per-view buys are correct, he is the face of boxing, 46%. Second answer, he's got to keep doing it in order to show that he's the face of boxing. That's only 23%. Canelo is still the face of boxing, 26%. And Mayweather is the face of boxing, retired or not.
That's always going to be an option for some people.
Yep. It's only 6% for that one, though, so not very many believe in Mayweather is the face any longer. We have boxing with a $5 super chat. He says, Ness, I'm disappointed in you. You usually call out things that are bad for the sport of boxing. You're not even mentioning the rehydration clause now that Tank won. I mean, what the fuck you want me to say?
Fight's over, bro.
And we talked about it all build up. Like, literally, we didn't even wait till fight week. Like, we talked about that shit.
6 weeks.
For 6 weeks. It is what it is. I really thought us talking about it, it would happen like Broner and Porter, and the day of, they would not have it. But that ain't the case, you know? The public cry wasn't loud enough to change things. But we got Michael Wilson with the fat $20 super chat. He says, a caller said that Canelo doing a Super Bowl commercial.
Well, let me read this super chat. Thank you, by the way. Caller said that Canelo doing a Super Bowl commercial proved that he was the face of boxing. Super Bowl commercials are for
Jared, the Subway guy. Denzel Washington approached Tank. Jay-Z called Tank. Tank is the face of boxing. But
yeah.
Okay, Denzel is an A-lister. Tank is
I would.
What?
No, nothing.
Cause you were going mad slow.
Yeah, I definitely was not trying to read that.
Oh, you were gonna ignore that?
Absolutely. I was trying to find something to replace that, you know.
Why?
I mean, the dude's a terrible person.
Who?
That individual, bro. I mean,
why? You're losing me. Help me here.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. He touched little kids, though. So, nonetheless, no, I mean, Denzel definitely.
So what? Jared was on a Super Bowl commercial once upon a time?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, bro, he was on every fucking commercial.
All right. I mean, so, America made a mistake. Like, everybody doesn't know every dark secret of your life or, what you do. But Super Bowl, in my opinion, does prove something. Like, not everybody does a halftime show. Not everybody gets a commercial. Those commercials cost millions and not a couple to produce.
No, definitely not a couple.
So if they invest money and you're part of that commercial, yeah, you're important overall, not just in any genre. You know what I mean? Because you're transcending. That's a Super Bowl commercial. He is a boxing athlete. They found the necessity to put a boxing athlete in a Super Bowl commercial for the Super Bowl halftime show. So, I mean, I don't know. I think he's right. But what about you? You know those other sports. Does that prove nothing to you being on that Super Bowl commercial?
I think it proves that you are with very big brands.
Okay.
I think that's all it proves, though. You know what I'm saying? That you deal with very big brands. Ryan's been on a Super Bowl commercial. You get what I'm saying? Canelo has been on a Super Bowl commercial. They fucking shown Floyd during the Super Bowl. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It shows, I think, that you deal with big brands. This past Super Bowl is $7 million, Ness, for a 30-second slot. That is $233,000 per second.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's important people. That budget is for important people. But keeping it moving, we have Victor Slick. $2 Super J says, Tank couldn't have sold that much with anyone else. Do you think that's true? Is there no other dance partner to take Tank to this level?
Nah, man.
Wow, no?
Not right now.
That's so whack.
I mean, Ryan has...
How many did Sugar Shane and Floyd do?
1.3.
Damn. And then Oscar and Floyd did 2.4, 2.3, 2.4, right?
I mean,
Damn.
First of all, you have numerous tangibles, right?
2 different demos.
You got the green print, right? And then, bro, Ryan going into the fight had like 9 million followers. Like, we looked it up the other day. It's not many boxers with a bigger social media following than him. I think it was a great combination.
Well, damn. That sucks then. Because if you hit the benchmark, then it's only down from here. You'll never get back to that.
I mean, he'll get bigger. So he can get back to that because he'll get bigger.
And how exactly? What do you mean?
Got to keep doing it, brother. Floyd Mayweather.
Even without the dance partner.
Even without
Because Floyd went up. He didn't go down. You know, Floyd's first was 366 or 345, something like that.
I mean, but...
And he kept going up,
I mean,
up,
this
up,
isn't
up,
Tank's first. You get what I'm saying? So he's gone, steady.
No, he's going up too. But if you're saying this is the peak, he's about to go down.
Bro, at the moment right now, yeah, that was probably his biggest, but we don't know what's to come. He's going to keep growing.
I hate that Devin or Shakur won't be bigger.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it just depends when it happened. I've always said I didn't think if the Tank fight ever happened with Dev, I don't think it'd be happening. Like, I don't think it's happening this year. So, I think that at the time it take place, both guys could be in a position where, yeah, maybe that one's bigger when it's taking place. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, is the time now? Like, does Devin get commercially bigger with a Lomachenko win? And is the time right immediately? I know as boxing fans, that's what we want. As Haney fans, that's what we want. But, like, commercially, would it be, quote-unquote, right to strike when the iron is hot because he just beat Loma, you just beat Ryan? Or do you still let them bubble and hope that they could find each other at 40?
Well, I mean, I think I think you strike when the iron is hot, but history hasn't shown us. Like, who has struck when the iron was hot? Floyd never struck. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. He took on Canelo early. That's striking when the iron's hot.
No, but I'm saying, okay, cool. Show me 2 back.
He did numbers for it. That's like
Bro,
Earl
I'm
fighting
saying
Jerron.
2 big back-to-back, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like...
What'd he do after that or before that?
That's what I'm...
Come on, Floyd always fought champions. You said it yesterday, bro.
But, bro, you talking about the, third highest selling pay-per-view. Whatever he did after that, did half of that. Like, you get...
For sure.
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying?
For sure.
So, I'm just saying that...
No, and that proved it right there. That because he went up and then he went down and then he went up and then he went down and then he went up. So
no, I mean, okay, it was Maidana, which I mean, Maidana was coming off that Broner win.
That was big.
Maidana was coming off that Broner win.
That was big. What was those numbers? That was big. That was a big fight.
But again, I think the Maidana one did 1.2 or 1.3, and so it's like
still good numbers.
No,
bro.
phenomenal. But I'm just saying, like, you got to keep that momentum going. And you talking like the end of Floyd's career, right? Like, bro, he fights. Okay, no, I'll give him this. Okay, no, he struck with De La Hoya because even though he retired momentarily, the same year came back and fought Ricky Hatton. That shit was huge. You know what I'm saying? So totally different demo, and I think
that's what Tank needs too. Who could he fight in the UK right now? Cordina? Go down to 30, fight Cordina in the UK. Too hard?
I don't think he made 30.
Nah. Marcus, shout out to Marcus, was at the watch party. Appreciate you, champ. $5 super chat. He says, in order for Tank to keep it going, the easiest path for him is to take the villain angle. Certain people love to hate. Does that keep the numbers there by being the villain?
Absolutely.
How does he become the villain? What does he have to do?
No, I think naturally the way he carries himself, a lot of people have already grown a dislike. You get what I'm saying? Truth be told, at the weigh-in, there was more people there for Ryan than there was for Tank. You know what I'm saying? So when he's getting announced, I heard more boos than I did cheers.
Damn.
So, man, look, Tank just need to do what Tank does. I don't want him to get in trouble outside the ring, but I think that what he's been doing thus far has worked.
Damn, somebody, this cheating too. You supposed to be super chatting this, but he taking shots at you. He like, yo, don't let Danny trick you. Devin has more IG followers and Twitter followers than Bud and Spence combined. So basically, he's making a case for Devin, for that fight being bigger than what you think right now versus needing to be built up between Tank and Dev, I guess.
I said Devin had more or less.
You never mentioned followers. I'm just saying he's mentioning the followers to tell you that it's probably a bigger fight than what you think.
No, I think that best believe me more than anybody thinks Tank and Devin is huge. You just gotta understand, you lose one demographic, but you gain another, right? You lose the Latinos that you would get,
but you bring in
the Muslims, bro. Like the Muslim community is
and I just seen a post.
2 billion.
Oh, you seen the post
people,
too this
bro.
morning, right?
It's the biggest.
And no, it just became the biggest religious community
in the world. So
fastest growing, actually, I think was the title. Big Super Max in Plainview, $5 super chat. He says, with Canelo set to have his worst pay-per-view numbers with the next 2 fights, Gervonta is primed to take over with the right fights. All depends on next opponents. Now, is that true? Do you think? Obviously, he just did bad with not bad, but bad for Canelo standards with Gennady. And now he's about to go fight Ryder, another opponent that American boxing fans aren't really happy about.
So it's weird, right? Because Canelo went back home to take one to the people, which I felt like he deserved to do. He ain't fought at the crib in like 10 years or some shit. But bro, like the tickets is weird. Like the tickets came out, they was affordable, but the resale market got them tickets fucked up. That shit priced like a Vegas fight, right? We got to see what this pay-per-view does. It's going to be interesting because obviously John Ryder's not a big American name. We've only really seen him in there with Danny Jacobs, for real. But, yo, there's places here that didn't do it for Tank Ryan that's already promoting a fight party for
Cold Circuit. Actually, we're part of a fight party. I just got the announcement yesterday. We're going to be hosting and doing some sort of a live. Remember in the spot next to Tao? Is it Tao? No, Zoo. Next to Zoo.
Yeah.
We're going to be next to Zoo.
Red Tail. At Red Tail.
So that's official, man. That's why, you got to love Vegas. Even though I'm dying to go back to my sunny Sunshine, Florida, it's like I'll never get these little perks.
And you know the best part about it? Even though you claim, though you a cheater.
What?
The best part about it, once we done, we probably had a few cocktails, probably want to have a late night snack, walk right across the street 30 seconds to Tacos El Gordo.
Yo, you never tagged me on the girl that got the 1400. That's your friend.
1400.
Score.
She posted it on her story.
Adrian D, $2 super chat. Nah, bro. He got to be consistent. Ryan helped big time. I think there's a misunderstanding that people believe in some way because we're reporting the numbers and didn't say Tank and Ryan did that, we're only giving credit to Tank, but he is the winner. Not any other way to put that.
Could you see Ryan being on pay-per-view in his next fight in any way, shape, or form?
Off a loss, I wouldn't put it past now that Rolly's getting a title shot, but absolutely. If he fought Regis, I'll pay. Who else could he fight that I wouldn't mind? Honestly, Broner is pay-per-view.
T.O. pay-per-view?
Who else? What was the other dude? Montana Love. Maybe they could push that.
T.O. beats Josh Taylor?
I don't like that fight. That's across the street. You got to deal with Top Rank. It's just too much shit. But Top Rank would be willing because they were willing to deal with Jake. They're going to see the pay-per-view numbers. They will be willing. But I think right now Golden Boy and Ryan need to come up with their own. I'm telling you, do Montana Love, do Adrian Broner, do Schofield, do Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? Bernard Hopkins was called the Mexican. Bernard Hopkins.
He said Bernard.
Bernard, B-Hop. He was called the Mexicutioner.
The Mexicutioner, that's what they called him?
Yeah. No way, in no shape or form was that considered racist or mean. Why can't Ryan be the opposite of that? Why can't he go after all the African Americans in boxing and try to be the dude to take them all out?
A wise man once said, I will never lose to a white person.
B-Hop. Then he got knocked out the ring. But we got Boxing Patron. $5 super chat. He says, Tank will sell 300 to 500 every fight, no matter the dance partner. Damn, that's excellent numbers. Shout out to Tank for real, because that would be great. Carl Brown, $2 super chat. He says, that's crazy how they left Ryan out there like that. You talking about the post-fight press conference? Yeah, there's a lot of videos of that. I wonder if he's ever going to come out himself and talk about it. We got Boxing back with another one, $2. He says, Tank looked huge fight night. He looked like Canelo. Yeah, I've actually seen videos of people saying he fought that him and Canelo fight alike now. That's what they're saying. High as while raising my high as fuck while raising my kids, 9-3. Okay, champ. Okay. $5 super chat says market Tank and belts. I think him and Dev will have hardcores and casuals watching. So that's another one that believes the fight is ready and it'll do big numbers. Jesse, $5 super chat says Tank versus Conor. Okay, Tank versus Conor Ben. 145 catch weight, 10-pound rehydration clause. Keep him the villain. I like it.
I like that.
I like it. I like it.
Yo,
Keep him the villain.
We going to London for that? I like that.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Hey, Wayne, man, have some better shit for us, though.
For real. Actually, no, Wayne. I am very appreciative.
No, that was some good
rather
shit.
that than nothing.
No, rather that than the shit we had in Mexico, bro.
Word is born.
Average boxing fan, $5 super chat says, what's next for Tank opponent-wise that can bring numbers close to that? Isaac Greenprint? Other than that, I don't see it unless it's Haney or Core, in my opinion.
I don't know. Rayo got the controversial loss with Colbert. Colbert offered him the rematch. Is it unacceptable for Tank to fight Rayo if he knocks out Colbert in the rematch? Giving him the green print. A Mexican that could punch, that could talk slick, part of the Benavidez camp.
So Mexican versus Mexican?
Tank, man.
Oh, for Tank.
If Rayo knocks out Colbert in the rematch.
I would like to see him get a few more.
Again.
At least one more.
All right.
At least one more, brother.
All right. Julio Guzman, I'm just thinking green prints. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
No, I ain't skip.
Oh, okay.
Julio Guzman, Tank versus Isaac Cruz rematch won't even come close.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't know, man. I mean, people been tagging me in videos since yesterday.
1.4, yeah, I don't think it come close.
Again, people been tagging me in videos ever since.
If it does half of that, it's a success. 600 to
I mean,
700, that's phenomenal.
It seems like it was already a success. Even at the rumored 150,000 pay-per-view buys, look at all the fucking clout.
Yeah, but let's be realistic. Where's the other 500 gonna just come from for the part 2? You know what I'm saying? Like
the other 500 is gonna come from the build-up. Remember, Isaac was a late-minute replacement and got 150. That's why. Now they seen what he could do. Some people believe he won.
Yeah,
there's
brother,
crazy people like
what
that.
What you asking is for them to more than 3x. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but don't rematches usually do better or
they
worse?
Usually do worse.
Oh.
Even at the box office, like movies, the sequel usually does worse.
We got Ray Shard. He says Tito and De La Hoya was a movie. I'm assuming he's talking about the fight or the build-up.
I mean, do you remember? Like,
I remember the fight, of course.
You remember, like, watching it?
Of course. I remember those last 3 rounds. He just, it was De La Hoya's fault. He did too much circling.
Picking? Or rooting for, like, as a Dominican?
Definitely Tito. Definitely Tito, because my dad isn't traditional Dominican, so he hung out with hella Puerto Ricans. So, definitely Tito.
Yo, I had a Puerto Rican classmate that was just a tad bit smarter than me. Jose Gonzalez. Like, it was him than me. Like, bro, I was like wicked when, scholar, all that shit. I tried to like be friends with him because I was trying to, he was a chess playing kid and all that, right? Yo, my dad and his dad, they just would not fuck with each other. You talking about
they ain't get along.
Nah, a Puerto Rican and a Mexican, bro. It was weird. Like, y'all prideful. But yeah, man.
Ray Shaw.
That's a fight that I wish I could have lived through to, experience.
Oh, you was not old enough?
Hell no, bro. I was probably like in diapers or
bro,
pull-ups
I'm
or
telling you,
shit.
I used to watch boxing with my dad when the letters would go through the streets like you never seen that?
Hell yeah.
On HBO
like
when the letters fly.
Yeah, but
no, not the highlight. Whenever a movie
I'm saying I ain't never seen it like live, bro.
Probably on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've only seen like it on highlight videos.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, that was the theme song, bro. You would see the HBO flying, then it just like gets there and it's like boxing. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty dope. Rayshard Smith, $2 super chat, says Tank Haney Shakur is this era's Leonard Hearns. That's right. There was no green print in Leonard Hearns or Hagler. And those are, according to history, iconic, legendary fights.
Historic fights. No doubt about it. Supermax, $2 super chat says, Sang goes to the victor. Tank goes to the spoils.
Yeah, to the victor goes the spoils. That's right. So who won gets the clout. That's how it goes. Boxing with his third one. Let me ring the alarm.
Yes! Yes!
That was meant to be an alarm, but you got that.
He says Tank is gonna end up fighting Rayo.
Oh,
Look
shit.
vulnerable.
Yo, I told you, but Rayo got to get a win. He got to knock out Colbert, and I'm not sure he can do that. Obviously, Colbert, in my opinion, outboxed him.
We got
Omaha Quick, $5 super chat says Tank versus Pitbull. Damn, everybody wants that.
Julio Guzman back with another one. $5 says, you want to make a super fight? Have Tank play villain and call out Floyd for fighting fake exhibitions. Fight a real fighter.
I mean, that would be a great way to be a villain, but then he's alienated himself from Floyd fans, right? They got to pick a side now.
Yeah, they going to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is
and he's risking
not appreciative of the person who put him on.
And he's risking the fact that they be like, oh, look at him calling out an old dude and really turn on him as Floyd fans.
And then, Floyd grew his hair back now, so if they going to make the means like you trying to fight him. You know what I'm saying?
Mad Bet, $5 super chat. He says, no más tanco. If he not the face, he's the eyes and the mouth. TBV, out of time, out. Welcome back.
Bro, that was tanque.
Oh. But he pronounced it tanco when he called in. No más tanco.
Oh, that's how he pronounced it?
Yeah, that's Mad Bet.
Jesse, $2 super chat.
Because
Also,
No Mas
Ryan
Tanko
needs
is a
to
play
fight
on words
Tevin
on No
Fonda.
Maschenko. That's what when he called in, that's what I thought because he played off No Maschenko and called it No Mas Tanko.
Okay. That's creative.
What did you say about Jesse?
$2 super chat says also Ryan needs to fight Tevin Fonda.
I'll take it. Bro, as long as he goes on an African American tour, he'll get the respect of his countrymen. It's crazy. It hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. Some dude with a weird mustache is like, they using like a picture of Ryan and a picture of this guy with a famous quote, how he would never take a knee. It's horrible, man.
What guy with a mustache?
He's obviously Mexican, bro. Some old Mexican war dude with a fucking twisted up and they got his quote. I'ma tag you. Food community. Go to food. They killing Ryan. They killing. It's a Mexican page, but they killing him.
Full community?
Full. Like FOO community. They killing.
Fool.
Yeah, it's a Mexican page. They killing Ryan, bro. Not them. They reposting everybody that's killing Ryan, rather. But I love the Ryan and Tevin fight. I'm telling you, Tevin, you gotta do Tevin.
It's Emiliano Zapata. That's
Who is that?
He's just one of those like war guys.
I knew he was a war guy.
I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Did he really say that though?
I don't know, bro, because even Ryan, there's another page someone hit me up that I never followed, right? But it's like a urban page, right? And they completely misquoted. It's called fake news too. It's like fake news, N-word something. It's crazy. No, it's crazy.
Oh wow.
But they got Ryan on the knee talking about Ryan stands for BLM. It took a knee. Yo, they terrible. They killing my boy. That's why I'm telling you, he need to go. Tevin is perfect. Tevin been out 3 years.
They was talking about it on No Jumper.
No, everywhere. Everywhere,
It's
bro.
a black dude talking about Ryan Garcia ain't real raza.
Bro, everywhere. That's why what I'm saying is the best plan. Tevin is perfect. 3 years out the ring, do him. Next up, Broner, do him. Next up, if you can't get Broner because he's with Don King, keep it in-house, Montana Love, then Broner. Cherry on top, you got to do Richardson Hitchens unless he's ready for the bigger name like a Devin or a Core. But he needs that to get the community behind him. He needs that. They have, listen to me, they have disowned that boy, and it's not fair. It isn't fair how they doing him out here. $5 super chat. We got Big Super Mex, actually. We got Marcus back with another one. That's his second one. $5 super chat says, to the victor goes the spoils. Isn't always true. Bivol beat Canelo, and we don't credit any of the buys to him. You're so right, Marcus. Salute. We got Big Super Max, $5 super chat that says,
Luke D's guy, Bivol. What pay-per-views Bivol saw?
Well, that's what he's saying. Bivol beat Canelo. We don't give him the pay-per-view buys. We got a cash app from Jose Lopez. He says, Benavidez is bigger than any future Tank fight. Excuse me. He says Nello Benavidez is bigger than any future Tank fight. Is Canelo Benavidez bigger? Damn, that's its own show. I'm about to shut up. Is Canelo Benavidez bigger than Devin and Tank? Tank and Devin, excuse me? With those unreleased pay-per-view numbers, we're going to leave it at that. I might do that as a show one of these days. Yo, come on. Stop playing El Tanco. What else we got?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
Chill. Leave it for another day. Nah, go for it. We'll give them a taste and come back to this topic. I do like it. What's the bigger fight? I love that topic, actually.
I'm gonna say that the momentum is on Tank's side right now.
Okay, but then what's happening is after May 5th, 6th?
They gotta tune into the show.
Is the momentum shifting again after Canelo fights, or is Canelo's fight so whack that it won't matter?
I mean, we'll see, bro. I think that it's gonna be his homecoming. I think it'll be a bit special.
It is Matchroom. They gonna make that shit huge. It's gonna be mariachis throughout the whole country. We got.
Nah, I told you that they got that shit fucked up. The ticket resales like Tank Ryan for that shit. Like if in Mexico, if you
don't mean rich people ain't gonna show up.
Nah, I mean, bro, like don't get it fucked up. There's plenty of people well off out there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one for the books, man. I'm sick that I'm not gonna be out there. I was actually thinking about quitting, bro.
Quitting what?
The boxing voice.
Why?
Just boxing in general, bro. Cause it's like his one homecoming.
But why you don't just go?
Yeah.
I'm sure you could get a last minute credential. You're just gonna have nosebleeds because you
That's
applied
cool.
so late.
I'll talk to Anthony.
Then you can go. You can leave from Tijuana to make it cheaper.
Yeah. No, you right.
I got Carl Brown. No, I don't. I got Big Supermax. But by the standards of winner gets the clout, I never want to hear Ness say Thurman did 600,000 pay-per-views with Pacquiao ever again. Those numbers are Pac-Man's numbers. Yo, get out of here, Supermax. Carl Brown, $2 super chat. He says, I would love to see Tank versus Frank Martin. Fireworks. I don't know how big that fight is, though. I don't know how big that fight is. Can he sell that?
Tank versus Frank Martin, you said? You don't know how big it is?
Yeah. Like, is that ready for pay-per-view and Devin is not? That makes zero sense. $2 super chat, Mad Bet 100. That's got to be his third one. Bivol, no one knows him. Speaks no English. Yo, where is that soundbite?
Y'all terrible.
I have that soundbite. I don't know where it's at. Fucking hell.
Terrible.
Damn it. Where are you, Chisora?
I ain't gonna lie. Them flights.
No, that's white, right?
I ain't gonna lie. Them flights cheap as fuck.
Speaks no English.
There you go.
You heard?
What?
No
From
one knows
TJ?
him. Speaks no English.
That's a far ride, yo. You ain't got no car. And I ain't going, so then you really got to consider how you going to get there. We'll talk. We'll talk.
That's just a flight to
you got to email
San
Anthony
Diego.
first. That's the bigger thing to do, honestly speaking, but, you know.
I got to see what these hotels looking like, too. Yo, matter of fact, let me text my guy, see if he going, because he was trying to.
Go with you?
Yeah.
Who that be?
One of my guys from the city. One of my guys
the Chi?
from the Sandbox.
From the Chi.
From the
All right.
Sandbox.
Let's get out to the phone calls. Looks like we got some callers on Discord we about to get to. Remember, if you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. Go ahead and do so. We about to open up these phone lines. Danny, where we at on thumbs up? Okay, good number.
Yeah,
we'll
we had
open.
a decent number.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it. But don't forget to continue. Just because we open up the phone lines don't mean to stop. You know? Do you know? Let's go. Smash that thumbs up. Number to call, 1425-569-5241.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
C-Dub, buenos dias.
Yo, how the audio?
We hear you.
That's what's up, man. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. You know, I know this is going to be the big question for everybody, but yo, man, this is like Dennis said. I just believe that this was the biggest opponent for Tank, and this was the high. So we want to see the numbers decrease from now. But if he have 450 or 500 with Cruz, I might be prepared to say he the face of boxing. I might be.
So not yet in your eyes, not yet. Too soon.
Not yet. Just a little. He on the right track. He on the right track. I mean, and to the victor do go to spoils, but yeah, Ryan do deserve a lot of credit for the numbers. So that's why we got to see what the numbers would be like without Ryan and Ryan's too. So Ryan, we got to see what Ryan numbers be like without Tank. Is he gonna be put on pay-per-view again?
That's what I was gonna ask you. What you think? You think they put him on pay-per-view next, or depend who he fight?
It just depends on who he fight. But they should. But if it's depending on who he fight and they want to keep them numbers up high, then they would not, because he going to fight somebody on the comeback trail. Somebody he should be able to beat, showcase fight. And but Tank, he might do Cruz, and that's a different scenario. That's top 10, on the rankings. He high on the rankings in the governing bodies. So it's just a little different there. But I don't think I heard you all say Tank versus Pat to keep the.
Who's
Now if you
Pat?
do Pac,
Oh,
Pacquiao,
Pac-Man.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if he
Tank
could
versus
get that fight,
Pacquiao.
I guess. If he could get
Yeah,
that fight.
that that's where to keep it. At that 1,800,000.
I don't know. Can he get that fight? Like, I know Pacquiao was there. It's something we haven't really talked about. But can he get that fight? Is it available? There was rumors of him and Conor Ben. Pacquiao, Conor Ben. What weight would that fight take place at? They just catch weighted Ryan. Are they gonna go to 40 to make that fight with Pacquiao? I don't know. Jack Napier. Jack.
To everybody tuned
Big
in,
Gucci.
smash that like button. Help get this out to more boxing fans. I know we was going for a few days.
Yeah, Pac-Man is 44 years old, but wasn't Kanan Budrys that old when Jamal fought him? Or was he 40? One of the two. Big Gucci Nick.
What up, man? Shout out TBV. Everybody smash that like, smash that subscribe, man. Best podcast on the planet, pound for pound, baby. Yo, that sounds fucking wild, man. 1.3 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. Dude, I remember I called in and we were talking about how many buys it would do, and I said it would probably do 1 million because of the following base that these two dudes have and the attraction they are, man. But oh my God, you got to make him the new face of boxing, like hands down. Like at that point, he's doing more than the quote unquote current face of boxing. I mean, Canelo did 800 his last fight. I mean, 1.4 blows that out of the water, if you ask me, man. Like that's I said it too, man. I'm like, after this fight, is this gonna be the new Floyd, man? It's gonna be the new Money, man, and
Yo,
it's only up from there, man.
so that's what I was wondering, right? Because people obviously those comparisons are there, especially putting up those numbers, great numbers. But I just have to say, does Tank need to, in a way, find a home, right? We've seen him do great coast to coast, but once Floyd fought Oscar, he never looked back.
Yeah, the thing is that with Find a Home, you can't really say that because if I give you a home, you're going to counter me and say, or a caller's going to counter me and say, well, Las Vegas will pay site fee. MGM will pay this. Somebody will give him this. But if you asking me, his home is Atlanta. His home is Atlanta. He did 20,000 in Atlanta, but you gonna tell me the gates are different. Vegas charges more, so it's that simple.
Yeah, man. Wherever he makes the most money for the gates, if it was Vegas, right? They were pulling in 30,000 a seat.
I mean, that's not them. That's the resellers.
Oh, okay, man. But yeah, I mean, if the seats were that hype, shit, man. If the resellers are still selling tickets for that much, that's your home, man. That's where you're gonna make the biggest bag for sure. But yeah, man,
Big Gucci, that's the bell. But listen, I'll tell you this: the reason Atlanta would be great, there's tons of them. But the reason that it won't is because no city can accommodate an influx of tourists like Vegas. Vegas is set up for that. All their hotels are centrally located. Everything is 20 minutes from the strip. It's like this is made for this. Yeah, you could go to Atlanta and have them in a State Farm, but then you got to drive 30, 40 minutes.
Yo, it's crazy too because like even for the big fight, this ain't no knock. This is just the hustle. Like, bro, motherfuckers was, yeah, where you at? Oh, I'm at the Motel 6, $70, $80 a night. And
For this fight?
Yeah, and it's just like, bro, if even for the people that want it, you can make Vegas affordable. You could get a B&B 20 minutes from the strip, super affordable. So it's like, versus in Dallas, look, as a fucking media member, the hotel that Matchroom bought out was booked. And I had the media thing, you know what I mean? So they had to send me to a hotel like half an hour away.
Damn. Uber status?
Don't give me.
I don't like that. That's why I hate travel. I don't like Ubers, man. I don't like public transportation.
Yo,
man.
like I legit remember. Shout out to my boy Tyler, man, from ES News.
Hold that thought 1 second. Dozens of people on
You
our.
gotta press 1 though.
That's right. Dozens of people on
Gotta
our
press 1
call-in
though.
number. You gotta press 1 if you're trying to talk. Go ahead, Danny.
Nah, but yeah, champ. I remember since we was staying downtown, ordering that Uber. Oh yeah, champ. We would schedule that shit like an hour out because that 30-minute ride was like $100 every night. If you ain't schedule it out. But yes, phone lines are open.
I got Al Book, $5 super chat. He says Ryan should fight Farmer, then Love, then try to get Broner fight or Rolly fight. If he wins the belt next month. What? Oh, if Rolly wins the belt next month. Okay. $5 super chat from Boxing. That's number 4. Shout out to you. Tank should keep putting rehydration clauses on everyone to be the villain. Laughing out loud emoji. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely one way to be the villain. Tony T, $5 super chat. Nello Benavidez is much bigger, but Nello will never fight him. Hurt emoji, glove emoji, 100 emoji. We got a $5 super chat from Bobby, who says, Oscar de la Coca and B-Hop Hood Hop left the fight when Tank won. They should be shamed, not Ryan. Golden Boy got no good fighters now. We got
Damn. Yo,
Brandon, Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm calling cap on that.
What?
They got good fighters in my opinion.
Oh. Brandon.
Dímelo, Brandon.
Cincinnati. Jack Napier. We hear you. We hear you.
All right, what's up? Thank you for taking my call, bro. What up, Danny? What up, everybody?
What
I was going to say, Tank could never be the face of boxing. Let's be honest. He's not going to fight nobody. Let's be honest. Let's stop the foolery. Brian Solt is, he's never going to do 1 point again. The real face of boxing is David Benavidez. He'll fight anybody. Anybody. Put him in front of him. He's taking him out. The Mexican monster. He'll fight Charlo, Andrade, Morel. Who the fuck is Tank going to fight? Let's be honest. Black people don't fight each other. Let's be honest. Haney, Shakur, Tank are never going to fight. And the Mexican fans are not going to fall for the whole let's pay to see him lose anymore. That's a wrap. He's never going to do another close to this ever again.
Champ, if David is the face of boxing, where them pay-per-view numbers at?
No, I'm saying one guy.
I know, but
when
you
he fights
said
Morel,
he's the face of boxing.
takes him out easy. People are gonna tune in, and Tank's never gonna fight nobody. Like, well, where is he gonna go from here?
I mean, he's got a few options, right? He's got Frank Martin, he's got Isaac, he's got Devin, he's got Shakur.
No, let's be honest. That's not gonna happen. If he put all these stipulations on Ryan, he's not gonna fight them. Let's be honest.
We gotta see, man. That's what he's been saying.
But yeah, I feel like people are now turning into Canelo fans because they know no black boxer beats Benavidez. None. Not at 168, none. Right? So they want to protect Canelo now because they know Benavidez is whooping all these black dudes up. Let's be honest about it, bro.
Why everything got to be race, man?
No, it's just a fact. 100% fact. Now they're all Canelo fanboys because the black executioner, the African assassin, Benavidez, is kicking ass and taking names. Let's just be honest.
I hear you. That's the bell, champ. That's the bell. But you see, there is something about a Mexican that is beating African Americans. I'm telling you, Ryan needs to go and try to do the same. We got Prophecy, $5 super chat. Raza was never behind Ryan, even less now that they think he quit.
Yo,
it
Chiron,
would take a mega win to recover from this.
Bro, and I hate to have to do this because I really like David.
Yeah.
Chiron was what?
54-pounder moving up.
Ronald Ellis, wasn't that a last-minute replacement?
Ronald Ellis is
Or no,
never considered to ever win a world title. If he wins a world title, we would be surprised.
Chiron was a last minute replacement.
Yeah, he filled in for Ustatigi, no?
Okay. Oh, J. Leon Love, my brother. What about Anthony Durrell? That was
Anthony Durrell. I mean, still a lot though. Where Canelo didn't really face that many early. You know what I'm saying? It took Canelo pressure to fight Trout, Laura, Jacobs. You know what I'm saying?
You just helping my case because they all way better names than any name I just listed.
Yeah, but you talking about Canelo fighting them dudes in his 30s. We talking about Benavidez fighting dudes in his 25s early in his resume. Canelo never fought black people early in his resume. Love more than the dude, my dude?
Bro, you know he's only like 33, right?
Bro, I wouldn't give a fuck. He had 30 fights and didn't fight no black people other than Love more than the dude.
You said he fought him in his 30s, when everybody he fought was in his 20s.
Who he fought in his 20s?
I mean,
definitely not Jacobs.
I mean,
definitely not Jacobs.
How
you
much you want to bet?
There's no way.
No way. Bro, how much you want to bet?
Bro, it don't even matter. You're trying to change the argument.
No, I mean,
you're trying to change the argument. The argument here is
Canelo, Trout.
the argument here
any black
is
fighter he fought.
that Benavidez is facing everybody and wants to smoke with everybody.
Danny Jacobs, he fought him in his 20s. You name me a black fighter Canelo fought, and I'll tell you he fought him in his 20s.
All right, well then, so is Benavidez, except Canelo ain't trying to fight the names we want.
No. I hear you. I'm just saying the names you listed off, because I ain't even list them off. The names you listed off was better than any names I listed off on David's resume. You know what I'm saying? A la James Kirkland. You know what I'm saying? Shane Mosley. You know what I'm saying? You mentioned Love More and Do. Yeah. I mean, that was fucking 13 years ago.
They said I'm scared. What am I scared
of? And before that, he had already fought Leonardo Tina, Detroit's finest.
Nah, Leonardo Tina is a tough fight. He is a tough fight.
And he only got him with 2 losses, so you know what I'm saying? Shane was in his 20s. Shit, he fought Shane.
Shane was 40 though.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You said everybody he was in his 30s. He was in his 20s. And truly, Leonardo Tina.
We got Carl Brown, $2 super chat.
He fought him as a teenager.
Carl Brown, $2 super chat. Tank never dissed Martin about they sparring. I mean, that might say something, right? That could be something. You know.
Matter of fact,
he said he cracked Shakur and Devin, but he right. He never say nothing about Martin. But that is your 3rd super chat, Carl Brown. I see you.
Keyshawn was saying that about himself yesterday.
What?
That you ain't going, like, he posted a picture of him and Tank, and he's like, you ain't gonna hear my name in no interviews or something like that.
Look at him talking tough. Mad Bet 100 back with another one. He says, Bivol, no one knows him. He speaks no English. Damn, again. AB, $5 super chat, says Ryan should fight Farmer. Then, wait, we said that. Boxing, Tank should keep putting, we said that. Tony T, we said that. Bobby Shaw, we said that. Carl Brown, we said that. Bobby Shaw back with another one. I want to say this is 3rd. Let me check. Okay, Bobby. That's actually your 2nd. That's actually his 2nd. But we keeping track, champ.
Keeping it moving.
He says $5. Golden Boy, done Ryan, beat Zurdo, beat Virgil. No. Golden Boy, done Ryan, beat. Zurdo beat. Virgil got health issues, and Jaime don't fight no one. He spelled Jaime Hyme. Yo, he said Jaime don't fight no one. I see why they pissed Ryan quit. Papi Chulo's pissed. Yo, you so weird. You know you just said good-looking men are mad. You're weird, bro. Julio Guzman, $5 super chat. Tank needs more exposure outside of boxing. Talk shows, commercials to be the face. You should get your face out there. That is definitely your 3rd super chat. We appreciate you, champ. Let me see. Brandon, Cincinnati, what up?
Yo, how's my audio, fellas?
We hear you.
Straight.
Oh, cool. I predicted that this would do a million buys. I'm not surprised that they're saying 1.3. I just feel like too many people were talking about it. I understand people like to blame streaming on low pay-per-view numbers, but I think we put too much emphasis on streaming. I think when you make the fights that people want to see with real stars, this shit's gonna sell regardless of the streaming. When you put these guys who aren't really that known and force feed us pay-per-views, you're gonna get low numbers. So all these like Benavidez and Plan when the Charlos went on pay-per-view and all that shit, it don't belong on pay-per-view. And you can't blame streaming for shit like that. Put the guys that are big names on pay-per-view only and put them regular guys on regular TV. I understand they are demanding a lot of money, but you got to keep it real with these niggas. Hey, you're not a star. You need to get paid like you weigh, and you're anorexic out here. So get these UFC, MMA type checks and get your ass on regular Showtime. So no, I'm not surprised. Tank's a big star. Ryan's a big star. I knew it was gonna do a million. As far as what's next for Tank, I want Devin or Shakur. I want to see him in a fight with a young guy who has a decent following. Shakur and Devin got good followings, not Tank and Ryan followings, but they have good followings, and they're 50-50 fights. So that's what I want. But if I had to guess, he'll probably fight Cruz. Unless they prove me wrong, I'm gonna keep saying it. Tank ain't fighting nobody that don't speak Spanish. That's the Mayweather green print. I think they.
Brandon, thanks for calling in. We got Hovain in the 201 $1 super chat, just showing love. Shout out to you. We appreciate you. We got what is this? Kajin, $2 super chat. Loma versus Tank is a super fight if he beat Devin. Damn, but if Devin beat Loma, that's not a super fight? Go figure. We got C. Shout out to C. Came through to the live watch party. We met him. $3 super chat says, yeah.
What
Welcome
it do,
back,
my guy?
TBV. Hovain 201, he says $2 super chat. New to the channel, love the work both y'all put in. Well, shout out to you, champ. Welcome to the channel, and hope you stick around. We going out to the callers. We got Keem the Dream.
Yo, can you hear me?
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
You, champ. We hear you. Take off.
Bet. What up, y'all? Good morning. Question though, man. See, I had read that those were the zone numbers, the 1.3 estimated, 1.4, whatever. Is that total numbers? Because I thought what I read was just the zone. That didn't include like the Showtime numbers.
These are all estimated from the zone, but including their estimated Showtime numbers, according to Ade Oladipo.
Okay. All right. See, when I read it, I thought those were just the zone numbers, and I'm like, yo, once the Showtime numbers come in, and the cable buys, like we're looking at over 2 million. This is crazy. But either way, man, really, really good numbers. Really good numbers. Amazing numbers. Those are that's good for boxing, man. And yeah, like Brandon just said, it comes from putting two guys in the ring that people want to see. Like, I got young kids, I got teenagers. I ain't never in my life had my kids want to watch a fight. Like, they came. My oldest son was at his mom's house. He made her bring him all the way to my house, a 30-minute drive to come watch the fight with his pops. He never did that. The only time that he wanted to watch a fight, I remember, was that first Logan Paul KSI fight. I got a 15-year-old son, just for reference. So he's a teen.
Damn, that's dope.
So he was, and this little, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. He put money on the fight and won because all his little friends was going for Ryan, and I've been telling him Tank's gonna win because he kept asking me who's gonna win. I explained it to him. I said Tank, and he ended up making $60 on the fight.
Damn.
So that's how big this fight was, bro. Like, my 15-year-old son who don't like boxing, was all basketball, all NBA. He was that excited about this fight. My daughter was 16. He was in the garage watching it with us. It was a huge fight, man. It was a big deal. So this is what we need. It's what boxing needs, man. That was exciting. Whoever you were going for, whatever the case may be, I think the fight lived up to the hype. The numbers show it. And this is what boxing needs, man. It's a big deal. Now, Ness, I did want to say, you were saying earlier, Ryan needs to just go fight all the black fighters. But remember, Mikey Garcia tried to do that, bro. He did beat Broner. He did beat Easter. Then he lost to Earl.
And that's
and
okay.
The steam went away.
Ain't nobody ain't nobody saying jump out the window either. I'm just saying get the respect of your countrymen, your common countrymen, your normal everyday Mexican people by going on an African American tour.
That's hard though already because he don't even speak Spanish, bro. You know how big of a deal that is, and if you know what I mean, that's a huge deal, bro.
He could
like,
learn
come on.
And for Broner, think about it, bro. He got a main event at the Staples Center. Then he gets a main event at the Barclays.
Bro,
then he gets a pay-per-view.
Broner, Montana Love. Anybody's gonna talk that
then
shit
he gets
with
a
him?
pay-per-view at
I'm with
AT&T
it.
Stadium.
If I was him, I'd go to fucking Ohio and do it over there. I don't care. Do it in their hometown.
Yeah, but listen, that was all I had. I just wanted to clarify the numbers on that, and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Great show, bro. Always.
Bro, listen. The truth is, Ryan could go on a mediocre, African American fighter tour and convince the public, both casual and Mexican American. I'm telling you, bro. They'll be begging for that rematch. Pop, what up? Pop. Heard he got that pop. That pop, pop. Yeah.
Yo, look, I'm gonna just super chat later, bro. I'm working right now. My bad, bro.
No worries. Keep listening, champ. We appreciate you rocking out. Appreciate everybody uses us to, get through their work day.
For sure.
We got average boxing fan. That's definitely like numero 4-5.
Who next?
Shout out to you, bro. Average boxing fan saying $2 super chat. He says Benavidez still counting his pay-per-view sales. Laughing out loud. Stop it. That's hilarious.
Bruh.
We got Big Supermax $5 super chat. That's definitely his second one, right? Or his third one? I think it's his third one. We're gonna double check right now. Give him his full credito. That's number 2, 3. Definitely 3 for you, champy, champ. Appreciate you.
Shout out to you.
We gotta give some free stuff away. We're giving out a book today. We're going to give out a book today.
Okay.
We're going to give out, we got some shirts left over from did we ever bring them back? We got to get them, right? We got to go get them. I hope they ain't drink my fucking Red Bulls.
I thought you took them.
No, I left them, but that's expensive. I'm going to let them know right now, like, yo, fams, fuck with my Red Bulls. But,
because I was trying to grab one that night, and it wasn't none, and I could have swore somebody told me that you took them with you.
So somebody stole my Red Bulls? That's what you trying to tell me?
I mean, maybe they put them away for you.
They better have.
You know what I'm saying?
Go down there and tear the roof off.
The roof. The roof is on fire.
Danny so corny. He brought that up. We got to go
why
to.
You such a hater, yo? You've been like that your whole life?
Two-Tone the superstar. Don't forget to say the superstar.
Or is this like more recent?
You know he a superstar.
No, I'm talking about you being a hater. Is that like recent?
Yo. When did Ryan's a TikTok, Instagram nigga. When did he start marketing like hard to the Mexicans? I think niggas forgot who Ryan was before he fought Tank. I say that respectfully. Also, Gervonta Tank Davis is on the green print. Him and Isaac Cruz is going to do big numbers either on Cinco de Mayo or in September if they do fight. I know Devin Haney's y'all boy, respectfully. Devin Haney needs a sensational performance to be able to cross over. Devin Haney is boring, respectfully. He's boring. There's nothing cool about Devin Haney, which is going to generate a super fight with Tank right now with 2 black fighters. The pop shot grabbing is boring. The interviews are boring. The most interesting thing about Devin Haney is Bill Haney. I'm just telling you what the casuals think. It's boring. He has to turn into Dev Dollars. He needs to turn into the character Dev Dollars. When Floyd Money Mayweather had that boring-ass style, Floyd Money Mayweather wasn't a killer. His style was boring. But he turned into Money Mayweather. The Money Mayweather character you could market that
Tell
character.
Ryan to fight him.
Devin needs to turn into a villain. Say it again.
Tell Ryan to fight him. That's your man's and them.
You triggered Danny.
That's a pay-per-view fight. That's a
7.
pay-per-view fight.
Game
That's
7,
a pay-per-view
right?
fight.
Oh, that's a
pay-per-view
great
fight.
title.
Game 7. Fuck wrong with you?
Oof.
That'd be fire right there. I'm with that. That'd get Devin on pay-per-view for certain. Like if
Get
I
his
was
ass
Devin
fucked up with
after
a
he
jab.
beat Loma, if he beat Loma, he should definitely make it a point to call out Ryan Garcia. And we do got to give Ryan some credit on this pay-per-view as well. I say that respectfully.
Why?
But
He ain't never
Gervonta
sold
Tank
no
Davis,
pay-per-views
yes.
before. Why would we give him credit? He ain't never sold no pay-per-views before.
You going in on
Well,
Ryan.
I listened to the boxing savant UNS. You guys have told me and educated me on dance partners, right? Didn't y'all educate me on dance partners?
Nah, for sure. He get credit.
Yeah, and also before I go, Canelo will not be
Give
the
him
face of
100.
boxing again until he fights David Benavidez. That's his last big
hit your
fight.
mans in them, though.
All right. We got Tony T. Became a prospect. Hey, Tony, man, I ain't even going front. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? But it's probably better if you become a champ so you could get the betting show. We do that every Friday. And we've been making money hand over fist week after week. You know what I mean? I gave y'all hella wins. We got another one. I just lost it, so I'm going to need y'all help to find that members chat. In the meantime, in between time, let me get to some of these.
Some more callers.
Big Balls, Nino.
Yo, Nez, Danny, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I still feel like Canelo is the face of boxing right now, but it's like, you feel me? It's like that MJ and Kobe shit, man. He passing the torch to Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like I be having conversations with some dudes. Some niggas be trying to say Earl Spence the face after Canelo. He's not. It's Tank. Shouldn't even be no question about it. But with the whole about the Ryan thing and shit, I do feel like Ryan brought a whole different crowd to the fight, you know what I'm saying, marketing wise and shit like that. So I don't think he'll ever do these type of numbers like that again, just because he ain't never gonna be in there with nobody with a following like Ryan, you feel me, at least at this point. And ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? And I heard one caller say we shouldn't blame streaming and shit like that. You definitely got to blame streaming because niggas be stealing like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling what the numbers will look like for real without streaming, but with them projected, that shit is crazy. Pretty much, I ain't expect 1 million. I probably expected like somewhere from 500 to 750 just because of streaming, but 1 million is a great ass number. And I think Tank is taking the little villain route, you know what I'm saying? He had on the little Joker color scheme and shit. And I think that's good for him. But at the same time, I don't think he need to stay with this money print shit. I feel like the fans of boxing in this era, we trying to keep the good fights going, and we ain't just going, you feel me? We ain't gonna let him be like Canelo, where Canelo put in all that work previous. So it's like with him not fighting Charlo and Boo Boo and Benavidez and shit, it's like you really can't fault him because he done did so much shit before that. It's like now we at the point where Canelo, he ain't got no other fights except them three, for real, in my opinion. Like, you got Charlo, Boo Boo, and Benavidez. He gonna go back up there and fuck with Bivol, but don't nobody really want to see that shit. And that's why people feel like, you feel me, he's starting to pass that mantle because he is on the way out. And when he on the way out, it's Tank turn. So, shit, it's just like he waiting in that line like Kobe was waiting on MJ.
Big Boss, appreciate you.
My God.
If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be embarrassed. You should have shame right now if you're not part of the 467 that have hit the thumbs up, because I know that you're part of the 600 and some change that have not. How do I know it's that many that haven't? Because we got 1,100 fucking votes on our fucking poll, and we don't got 1,100 votes on our thumbs up. And it wasn't supposed to be votes, but I meant to say likes. But that's what happens when I get infuriated that you didn't hit the thumbs up. Why you hating? It's free. Ain't nobody asking you to do nothing that costs you money. Hit the thumbs up and share the motherfucking show, man.
Share that shit.
Know what I mean? What's wrong with y'all? It ain't that hard.
At all.
It's free to do. You know what I'm saying? It means so much to us and to the algorithm. So get it done, man. Sitting around, sitting on your hands. Like, what's really good? I got, where's my members chat? Casual boxing fan, been a member for 3 months at the contender level. Champ, you done spent $30, man. Go ahead and upgrade.
45.
No, he's
30.
Yeah,
30,
yeah.
yeah.
Yo, go ahead and upgrade to the $15 level so I can make you that money back. You just $30, man. You'd have put 50 on motherfucking Rosado to go the over. You'd have been balling. But anyway, TBV back in the mix. Hit the like and share this. They gave y'all daily podcasts on the biggest pay-per-view of the year and many more. 100, and we plan to do the same thing for Devin. We gonna go hard in the paint for Canelo. Fight week starts probably in a couple days. We gonna treat it the way that it should be. We cover all divisions.
Everything.
All divisions. But let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. It's looking like Big Supermax. Brandon is right. We can't blame streams for Bud's trash pay-per-view numbers. He ain't a star. He need to take regular checks on TV like he say the Charlo should.
Damn.
Boxing back with another one. That's
Damn.
definitely like number 5 or 4 or 6. $2 Super J says, who is Oscar de la Fishnet? Ed Wheezy, $5 Super J says, hey, Ness, y'all going to do a betting show for Loma versus Haney? I'm trying to join the team and make some money. Laugh out loud. TBB for life. You already know we're going to do a show for that, but that fight is May 20th, so we got some time. We definitely got some time. We got AB, $2 Super Chat. Tank versus Tio, Taylor winner. You fellas like that? Hell yeah. But that's 140. Tank already said he ain't find that 140. That's why he gave Ryan a catchweight. We got Marcus right back at us with a $10 super chat. And I think that's his third, right? Let me double check. Because you rang the alarm. You might have rang the alarm right on time because I think that's his third for sure. Shout out Marcus. He says, if I'm on Tank Team, I'm taking him to all the top podcasts, like Fresh and Fit. I'd align him with Andrew Tate and his people to build up his hater base. He does. He can fight bums and watch the money pile up. I guess he meant if he does, he could fight bums and watch the money pile up. What you think? What you think about the connection with Andrew Tate? Could they do that? Should they do that?
What connections?
He said, if I'm Team Tank, I connect him with Andrew Tate to build his villain profile, to build the hate base. He called it hate base.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much or how little that would do, to be quite frank. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Andrew Tate.
Oh, it's just Andrew Tate, so you don't think he big?
I
think he's big. I feel like his arrest made crazy headlines. Like, I didn't know he was that big till the arrest. There were like memes about him and everything.
Nah, yeah. I just don't think that it's what people think. To where, what's he supposed to do for Tank?
Build his hater base. It's like, remember, there's women that don't like Tate for some of the things he says. So if Tank is associating himself with him, he's gonna receive hate.
Yeah, I don't know that that's the type of hate
he wants.
I mean,
they
just want people to buy his pay-per-views. So,
but they hate to see you win, and they love to hate and then see you. Whatever the phrase
it's
is.
It's a Romanian guy, like, you know what I'm saying? Is getting hate from kicking it with a Romanian guy gonna translate?
But
to,
Andrew ain't only got a Romanian fan base, bro.
No, but I'm just saying
he's crossed over to America.
But is that gonna translate into pay-per-view buys?
I don't know. I don't know.
Kind of weird.
Angel on Twitter, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to the boxing pay-per-view stars, Ron and Tank. You know, I remember back when I said Ron was a pay-per-view star, everyone was laughing. They thought Ryan wasn't a pay-per-view star because he's a TikToker and he on the zone. But I told you it's because he's on the zone. They don't do pay-per-view. But it's all good. I'll take an apology. That's all. But as far as Tank, if Tank fights Isaac Cruz, I think that could do 500K if promoted correctly. But the fight to really make him a top star to take over would be the Pacquiao fight. If Pacquiao beats
He's
Conor
44
Ben,
years old, though. Don't you think that people would give him more hate than love if he fights Pat?
ain't nobody gonna know he's 44 years old. People don't know Floyd's 45 years old, and they pay him. So ain't nobody gonna know Manny Pacquiao's 44. If Pacquiao beats Conor Ben, and Gervonta beats Isaac Cruz, a Manny Pacquiao fighter, it's a perfect story to match them up.
I hear you. That's what you want. Now, you didn't call into my What's Next for Ryan show, and you being his little brother, I need to know what you want.
Oh, I want AB. I want AB and Montana Love, just like you said. I feel Ryan's going to create a new team. He's going to make some changes. He's going to come back stronger. We take our L's. They learn the lessons. That's what they are. They just learn the lessons. We coming back. Once we win against a Montana Love or somebody, we will be back at 140 for a championship.
Let's go.
Sound good.
All right, we got ourselves a $10 super chat from Robert. He says, Haney Loma winner, face Shakur. Shakur wins, undisputed. Faces Tank, biggest fight ever. Damn, they just counting Dev out. We got General Gamino.
Finally, man. What's up, Ness? What's good, Danny?
What's goody?
Chilling, man. I was waiting for my call. The 1.3 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys sold. It's good. We kind of predicted that before the fight started, so I'm not too surprised. Ryan did a good job at selling the fight, even though he's a very undeveloped boxer. He should be way further in his career as far as his boxing career. He isn't. That's why yesterday I said I think he should fight a tune-up as far as like Jojo Diaz or Bauza and show the public that he's been working on something. Some type of boxing skill, some type of new defense, some type of new offense, something new. You feel me? That would be good. As far as Tank, he is the face of boxing amongst casuals. He isn't the face of boxing amongst hardcore fans. Hardcore fans still thinks he needs to fight a black fighter, a good one. It don't even need to be Devin. If he neutralizes Frank Martin, I'll buy in 100%. But as far as him being the face of boxing with the casuals, it's easy for that to happen because the casuals, they don't really care too much about how boxing really works, the titles. They're only interested in knockouts and things of that nature and how it looks on TV. And also his stardom, his fame is kind of capped because of his out of boxing record, the hit and run with the pregnant woman, the video of him pulling a woman out of seat and choking her, things like that. He's lucky Larry Merchant wasn't at that fight on Saturday because Larry Merchant would have dragged his ass. But, you know, I'm not
Merchant
even going to
was there, champ. Merchant was there. He gave an interview. Poor man, yo. Oh man, it felt bad. It was hard to watch his interview. You know, because of the complexion of his skin, like he's got like blood clots on his eyes and his head. Oh my goodness, he is old already. Oh my lord, it sucks what happens to us when we get old. It's fucking sad, for real, for real. Casual boxing fan, what up?
Yo.
What's goody?
Hey, when did this Devin hate come about, man? I mean, everybody, it seems like they just want to get Devin out the way.
I think it comes as the closer the fight with Tank and Devin becomes more realistic, the more they got to discredit Devin and make him less than because he's a threat. A boxer's always going to be a threat to a puncher.
Right. I'm a fan out a little bit. I've been watching Devin since, he dropped on YouTube. And I just find it real funny how people can see all that he's came up through and he's actually trying to challenge himself and they still trying to get him out the way. So boxing fans confuse me. They want him to fight the big fight. They want him to fight the dude that ducked him. But then they swear to God that once he beat the dude that ducked him, he gonna get smoked out by Shakur Tank. They weren't saying that shit about Gervonta when they was looking at how flimsy his record is, even though besides Loma, he has one of the best resumes at 135. But I say it like this: if he not gonna fight Shakur or he move up, I say give him Richard Hitchens at 140. Get him started in at 140. Give him Richard Hitchens, and then hopefully he gets the T.O. Josh Taylor winner, and Tank. Let Tank fight for them belts and let Tank go through that division. I think Tank versus Haney is a great fight, but I don't know if it happens next because I'm pretty sure, even though people don't want to see it, he's going to fight Pitbull Cruz. It just has to happen. They want that knockout bad, and they want the money, and that that would still be good for them, even though I really don't support it. But, yeah, that's my call.
All right. Appreciate you calling in.
Appreciate the call.
Looks like we got Boxing with a $2 super chat back at us with another one. He says, was Lady Shan at the fight party? She didn't show up or make contact. Bobby Shaw, $5 super chat back with another one. That's definitely his number cuatro. $5 super chat says, talk about Oscar B Hop leaving the fight and Ryan behind at the press conference. Don't be Latin biased. That was lame. What they did. Boycott Golden Boy champ. Bobby, where you been at? We talked about that. We showed the videos. We gave B Hop's excuse, and we played Oscar's excuse, saying that he was being threatened and told by security that he had to go. We covered it, baby. We covered it. You guys that like to think we're biased,
we're not.
Maybe you're just not listening to everything we do. We do put out a lot of content, so I understand. But maybe that's the main reason you should watch what you say, because you never know what we covered and didn't cover. Huntsville, Alabama. James, what up? $2 super chat says, what's the over-under for Devin Loma? 100K, 50K, 25K on the pay-per-view buys, Danny?
What was the options?
100K, 50K, 25K.
No, I think it does at least 100.
That's low. Carl Brown back with another one. He says,
well, I mean, that was the option. That's what I'm saying. Out of the options, yeah, I think it does at least 100.
For sure. If Loma KOs Devin, how big is the Tank fight? Man, if he KOs Devin, yeah, it's big because the White Wolf shows that he's, turned back the hands of time, knocked out a young, undisputed champ in his prime. It definitely will give Loma, and then,
same can be said for Devin, though, right?
I mean, not according to you earlier in the show. You said that, it ain't ready yet, that fight. So, I was like, damn, even if he beats Loma.
No. I ain't say it to fuck you with. What I said was I don't think it happened this year. That fight definitely ready.
Yeah, that's not what we talked about, but it's all right. Maybe I misunderstood you. I got Jordan in the 904. What up?
Definitely think it's ready.
Jordan.
Just don't think it'll happen.
904. We keeping it moving. Lot of callers to get to. If
Twitter
you're on
Spaces,
Blog Talk, we
Discord.
coming to you.
Be patient, though.
In the Boxing Patron, what's up?
Boxing
Hey, what's up, Nance? How you guys doing?
All good. How are you?
You guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
There we go. All right, man. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, to do over 1 million pay-per-views in the streaming era, man, that shit's crazy to me. You know what I mean? That's an amazing number. I figured they'd get close to 1 million, but I didn't think they'd kind of go like that much over it. But man, when it comes to Ryan, dude, I can only tell you what I see, or what I hear. And Ryan, man, just brought a whole nother crowd that I've never seen come to boxing. My daughter hits me up right after the fight and says that she's working at a Habit Burger, she's 18. And she says they're all sitting there surrounded by a phone watching Ryan fight. They're like, they don't even know who Tank is. But they're watching, oh, hey, he got knocked out. They were all screaming, you can't believe he got stopped. And I was like, they really care about this, dude. But Ryan brought a whole nother crowd, man. Tank brought the Tank box, the boxing crowd. Ryan brings the past casual crowd. I don't think that we won't see 1 million for a while. But as for the villain role, man, I don't think Tank's the villain, man. Man, Ryan's been talking shit for what? For how many years now? I mean, running his mouth don't stop. I think Ryan was more the villain than Tank was. I think Tank was more chill. I know he ran his mouth a little bit, but I don't think Tank's that villain, dude. You know what I mean? But from here on out, man, I see him selling over 500, and you know what I mean. I don't care who it is, but every pay-per-view he's on from here on, it's gonna be his name. If he fights Haney, he's gonna sell it. If he fights Shakur, he's gonna sell it. It'll all be Tank sales, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, Tank's got that big name, man. Is he the face of boxing yet? I mean, time will tell. Time will tell. But
Appreciate you, champ. Thank you for calling in. If you're watching this on YouTube, do not forget to A, subscribe, B, click the notification bell, and C, hit that like button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. Julio Guzman, $5 super chat, definitely his fifth or sixth. Haney needs an injection of charisma, like Camacho and Whitaker, who weren't big punches. Yeah, man, that's why people are saying, specifically Two-Tone is saying turn into Dev money. You give people something else to talk about. We got Bill's Mafia, $1 on Cash App. How you feel about Tank versus Regis at 140 next? I will not talk about Tank fighting at 140 until he says he's going to fight at 140, as I received so much hatred for not being happy that he was fighting at 136 versus 140 and made the catchweight plus rehydration clause. But, the Tank fans say he's done with 140, so we can't really mention 140-pound opponents until he verbalizes that he is going back to that division. We're going to go to Baltimore. Brand new caller in Baltimore. Who is this? Where you calling from?
Yo. Hello?
Yo.
You hear me?
We hear you. Where you calling from, champ?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name Rod.
Rod?
I'm calling from Baltimore.
You said
I
Rod?
listen to y'all show all the time. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, champ.
Hey. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. Take it away.
All right. Yeah, I be listening to y'all show. I like y'all show. You hear me? Even though I think y'all a little bit biased towards
Cutting out, champ.
Tank and Devin. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Far as, I like to see the Tank and Devin fight, but in order for Devin to get that fight, he a free agent next. He gonna have to go over there to Showtime to get that fight if he really wants to fight. There shouldn't be no reason. Go over there to Showtime. That'll let me know if he really wants to fight. But that's all I gotta say.
All right. VA Money, what up?
I think you went to the wrong person, Ness.
Oh, shit. Ronnie, what up in Phoenix?
What's going on with you guys, man? Those are some nice numbers, right?
They look
Hopefully
good.
They're legit numbers, man. I think it always takes two to tango, you know what I'm saying? And the reason those numbers are like that is because we had two of the biggest stars, in that near that weight class. I won't say in that weight class, but near that weight class. I don't think that Tank will do big numbers like that with other people. I think that a caller called in earlier talking about pay-per-views not dead, and I kind of agree with him, man, because I'll be honest, guys, I got a streaming service, and I paid for the pay-per-view fight this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to miss it. I didn't want no fucking buffering. I didn't want no bullshit. But I don't pay for every fight. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't going to do it, bro. Some of these pay-per-views they put on there are shit that I don't think deserve to be on a pay-per-view. Shit, fucking even Tank's fight with the other Garcia. You mean that should have been on a? I don't think that should have been a pay-per-view. But that's my opinion. You mean? But shout out to my streaming service too, man. They fucking I could watch replay the fight right now. Like I said, I watched the fight on the Zone, and I was trying to replay the fight, and I couldn't find it nowhere on the Zone. So I just have to go watch movies on my streaming service the next day, and they fucking have it listed as a movie, so I can sit there and rewatch the fight as a movie on my shit. But
Wait, on what?
Yeah, man.
On what? On what?
on my streaming service.
Oh,
They have it as a movie. So where all my movies are at, I can go in there instead of watching the movie. They got the Tank and Ryan fight, the whole fucking pay-per-view fight on there. But yeah, man, I think give us the big fights and we'll pay for the big fights. You know what I'm saying? You'll keep getting good numbers. Motherfuckers be playing Haney on this fucking. I don't know if they do it just to fuck with you and Danny or what, but man, I like Haney, bro. I want to see Haney in all these big fights too. You know what I'm saying? My opinion, you know what I'm saying? I think Haney, Shakur, Gervonta, I think they need to get it on. I know it probably won't happen, but shit, I'd love to see any of those fucking fights, man. And everyone's gonna laugh, but I got Haney beating Tank. I think when it comes to a boxer versus a puncher, you always got to root for the boxer. You know what I'm saying? But that's my call, man. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, thumbs up button, and subscribe. Thank you guys for your content, bro. Appreciate you guys, man.
Appreciate your call, man. You got it.
Shout out Ronnie. Phoenix, Arizona. Stand up. Let's see what we got here. We going out to Negron. No. Yep, Devin. Okay, no. We got James Benitez, $2 super chat. He says, Devin hasn't had charisma since he did Devin Haney TV. Negron, $5 super chat. TBV, any chance to timestamp your videos after the live? This should avoid the previous caller's indigestion regarding Golden Boy not showing up. Yeah, it would help us. I got to find someone that's willing to do that. I'm not doing it. I'm going to be real. But
what?
Chapters. I hear that helps a lot. People scroll. It helps. It helps because it's a 3-hour show. You're telling people what each part is about. But, who the fuck got time to do that? I ain't doing that. I got to do another show after this. I got KO Surge. I think this is my man Surge in Ontario. What up? You good? $2 super chat. He says, Ryan needs to drop Goosen and go with Robert Garcia. Yeah, Robert Garcia is definitely more of an aggressive, come forward type of coach. He did good for Ramirez. He did good for Virgil. So I like Robert. We got some more callers to get to. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Help us out. Let the algorithm know that we are back on our main channel so that they can get the word out to all the other callers that don't know. Right now, we got a brand new caller, New York City, in a 917. Who's this?
Well, I always feel like 912. Is 912 another? No, 912 is Georgia, I think, right? 917, New York City, what up?
New York.
Dímelo.
Hello?
Yes, who's this? What's your name?
Oh, this is JR. Yo. Can you hear me?
Yes. JR, where you calling from?
Hello?
JR, where you calling from?
Oh, I'm actually calling you guys from El Paso, Texas. I'm from the Bronx originally, but I've been listening to you guys since before I joined the Army, so.
Salute, man. Appreciate you rocking out with us. Take it away.
Appreciate the service, champ. What up?
So the first thing I want to say is before Ryan does anything, he needs to get rid of Joe Goosen and go with someone else. Because to me, I felt like during the fight with Tank, I felt like he didn't even have a game plan. To be honest, he was just rushing Tank the whole time. And on that second round, before Tank knocked him down, Ryan had missed 6 punches in a row. So I'm like, you can't chase the puncher. You gotta I would have been okay with Ryan just fighting a boring fight the whole time. Because he got the speed, he got the height, and he got the reach. He shouldn't have been chasing Tank around the way he was. So I feel like he needs to go with someone else, either maybe Derek James or who's that guy that trains Bud?
Bomac. Oh my God, those are great trainers, bro. Those would be two great choices for Ryan. Can you imagine if Ryan went to Derek James? That's a great choice. I wonder what and I'm not saying from like a trainer standpoint. I'm saying from the world standpoint. What would the world say? Because, Earl has such a big fan base. AJ has such a big fan base. Now this guy's part of the stable. Are they going to be forced to be Ryan Garcia fans? Kind of like when he went to Canelo's camp. That's a good choice, brother. Good call. Good
Yeah,
call.
and one like the last thing I want to say is like I know you guys are talking about like Ryan taking like the African American fighter route,
Yep.
fighting like just to get like recognition by his people, but I don't think you should take that route honestly, because at the end of the day, like it be your own people sometimes that be hating the most. So I feel like he should fight like maybe like there was a caller yesterday, Oscar I think it was. He said fight like a Jose
Cepeda.
Vargas.
No, he said Cepeda. I said Josue Vargas, actually. He said the caller said Cepeda. I think that was too tough. I definitely love the Josue Vargas fight. That's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. We could definitely do that. But that is the bell, campeón. We got to keep it moving and go to Decatur, Georgia. Lids low. What up?
PBV, what happening, man?
What's up with you?
Man, everything kosher, dog. Shit, keep it short. For the tank, man, for next, I want to shout out to the pay-per-view, the buyers, by the way. You know what I'm saying? They made it. I had it between $850 and $1 million, so congratulations to them two cats. Next, I want to see what tank get Devin, though. And if he can't get Devin, and because of all the politics and bullshit, I'm going to throw a wild card out there. Bring somebody up. I know y'all hate hearing that shit, but it's whatever. And the guy is Gary Russell Jr., man. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing with Tank and them, they got to keep the excitement going. So you got to find another character that's going to be able to fill that void, you know what I'm saying, on the other side of Tank. That's just a wild card, throwing the shit out there. For Ryan, I would have liked Rolly, but Rolly about to fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that timeline adds up where they can meet up after this, but if not, Rolly for Ryan, fuck. I don't know who I would want for Ryan. Somebody at 140, probably a light touch, I reckon, because that top half, I don't think he's ready. And then who else? Devin? Shit. Huh?
Nah, I was going to say the issue with Derek
Devin?
James and Bomac is that one got Frank Martin, the other got Keyshawn.
Okay. And Devin, man, I don't know. I want to see the Devin and Tank, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time for us to get to the top of this pyramid shit, and that'll be another notch closer to getting up there. But if not, for Devin, I know him and Kerr wanted to wait around 140, 147, but it looked like the timeline getting pushed up. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he had to take Kerr. I'm out there camp. Y'all stay up, man.
All right, champ. Decatur, Georgia, stand up. Let's see what we got. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to help us get in front of other boxing fans so that they could call in, give us their opinion, get it out there to the world. We got KO Surge. We last stopped off on him. He recommended Robert Garcia as a trainer. Carl Brown right back at us with a $2 super chat. He says, if you stole one fight, you stole all. Can't fool me. Laughing out loud emoji.
Say what?
I don't know if that's true. You can't just because you stole one don't mean you stole them all, but I get you.
People
Rod
changed.
in the 870, $2 super chat. He says, so both fighters had second day weigh-in? Just asking. Yes, sir. Jesse back with another one. $2 super chat says Ryan needs to get with Angel Garcia.
Say what?
I don't know. Could Angel do it? He's only shown us he can do it with his son Danny. Mr. Special Feature Louisiana Stand Up $5 super chat says these numbers prove Tank can be the face of boxing. We need the Shakur and Devin fights now. And Supermax, when Ness does Border Wars, don't duck me, son. We got Fred Robinson with a $5 super chat. He says, Ryan needs a trainer that teach him how to not get hit. I don't think Robert Garcia is that guy. Damn. We got Supermax, $5 super chat. He says, Sonello and Eddie say Ryan doesn't listen, but now it's all Goosen's fault? when Ryan himself said he didn't follow the game plan, hold Ryan accountable. Damn. All right, we going to keep the phone lines moving. Number to call, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. Yes, sir. You could join us on Twitter and on Discord. Right now, we going out to Tucson. What up? We got Sabian. What it do? Sabian.
Yo.
What up, Ness?
What's goody?
Yo, I called in Saturday, boy, and you over here saying Sabian is Zabian. It's Fabian.
Oh, it's Fabian.
Yeah.
With an F.
Yeah, with an F.
Pardon me, brother.
Hey, no, you straight, bro.
Go for it. Take it away.
Shit, I just hopped on, but what we talking about right now?
Tank doing 1.3 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys is the rumor, and we're asking, is he the face of boxing based off that?
I would say he's one of the face of boxing. I won't say that he's the face of boxing because you can't just discredit my man Canelo like that. But he's definitely number 2. I'd say that. Number 2 or 3. I'm excited for this Haney and Shakur fight. Hopefully he gets one of those fights. Who you got winning this Loma and
Haney.
All day, huh?
Word.
I hear you. I love the podcast, though, guys. I just wanted to get that in real quick.
All right. Appreciate the call.
All right.
Appreciate the call. If you guys want to
Yes,
call
sir.
in, 425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Twitter Spaces and Discord.
Word. Don't forget, we rocking out. Smash that thumbs up.
Tony funny as hell.
We going out to Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Alvin, what it do?
Minnesota.
What up? What up?
What's good with you?
Nothing, man. I'm calling, to see if these pay-per-view buys is real, man. Then shit, man, you can't argue with it, man. Tank taking over as far as being the face of boxing. You feel me? Like shit like that don't happen like they say unless Canelo or Floyd fighting. And Tank that dude right now. But like I said yesterday, man, I don't know what Tank's problem is with saying Devin Haney or Shakur name or any of them niggas' names, but man, he gotta stop with that, man. Like they give him his just due all the time. They let Tank, they be honest with Tank, like, oh, he's a good fighter, he's a great fighter, he has the power, he has this, but he don't never want to give them they just due. He don't never want to give them they shine. And I'm wondering is it because like he feel like, if he give them they shine, they when they beat him. Because I say I'm taking Shakur over Tank and Devin over Tank. I'm really taking Devin overall just because, man, that man, he's undisputed. The youngest to ever do it. Youngest to ever be undisputed. Can't nobody argue that.
All right,
what are y'all
champ.
takes on that?
I mean, we can't argue that. He's the youngest to ever do it. That's the fight that I want to see next.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, why do y'all feel like his Tank camp doesn't want to make that happen? Like every time they bring up Devin,
I
they
mean,
always trying to
according
move
to
on
some
the next subject.
videos, it's because they call Bill a hater or some shit like that. Bill and Bill and Calvin, they don't really they not on the best of terms right now. But that is the bell, champ. We got to get to some other callers here. We got Worth Sports, Twitter. Talk to us.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, what up, Ness? What up, Danny? Salute to y'all, man.
What up with you?
Ain't nothing much, man. I came on here before and I told y'all, yo. I told y'all, yo, he gonna be the face of boxing. I'm saying whoever win this fight gonna be the face of boxing. I already said that. I think I called it on Friday. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. He the face of boxing because look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Over a mil pay-per-view buys and shit. You can't argue that. You know what I'm saying? Look at the him selling out the arena. You know what I'm saying? Look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? The big stars coming out. He's the face of boxing. You got to give it to him, and he's only going to go up from here because you know what I'm saying it's the way he's beating these guys. Like you know what I'm saying, they consider Ryan Garcia as one of the top guys. Look at the way that he beat that guy. So now that people's going to continue to pay for your fights and stuff like that because they want to see you lose. At the end of the day, they want to see you lose. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're going to keep paying for them fights, regardless of who you fight. It can be a Pitbull, it can be a Shakur, it can be a Devin. They going to pay for that because they want to see Tank lose. You know what I'm saying? They love that build up shit. So that's why he gonna continue, you know what I'm saying, to be the face of boxing until, you know what I'm saying? Until it's somebody else turn for real. But right now he got the crown. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I was gonna ask you because you kept emphasizing on the pay per view. So if like, how much of a dip can he take, right? Because he still gotta keep doing numbers, right? So how much of a dip can he take?
I mean, what was his average? His average was like what, 250, 3,000, 300,000? That was his average, right?
I mean, yeah. So you cool with him going back to that?
Nah. He gonna go up from there. His average gonna go up. He probably won't hit a million views every time. Like every time it's not gonna be a mil or you know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
not
So
gonna be
that's
that.
what
It's
I'm
gonna
saying. Like, as
you
a
know,
face of
five.
boxing, you got to be doing a minimum, right? So what you think his minimum gonna be?
I'm probably gonna be like about 550, 600, 600K.
All
That's
right, champ.
that
Well, that
sound
is your call. The bell did ring.
that
Keeping it
sound like a
moving.
off night for Canelo to me, man. I don't know, man. 500,000 sound like a off night for Canelo, but we'll
What
see,
up? What
man.
up? NFL. NFL. Suleiman.
The scholar, what up, man? Suleiman, make sure to mute.
Yeah. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hello. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. His pay per view is growing. He should not be compared to Canelo, man. I mean, they're both making money. They're both equal. They're both equal in marketing value, but what he should do now is invest in a publicist, man, a person that will clean up his image. You know, he's making money, man, but he has to target the mainstream that Ryan is targeting, that youth, because now they got exposure of him. They like him because he knocked out Ryan Garcia, but he should invest some money on a publicist to clean up his image, and also like somebody that could counsel him, so keep him away from the bad element, so he could go to the next level because he got a great future ahead of him. And with this Isaac Cruz fight, if he puts him away early, and he legitimized himself for that fight, he could just after that start arrangements with the Devin Haney and Lomachenko winner. I think the arrangement will be easier if Lomachenko wins by upset, but that's not gonna happen because Haney's a great boxer, and he has the advantage in that fight. So he should push for that fight, like the Haney Lomachenko winner, and that should be after the Cruz fight. Um, thanks a lot for having me on, and I know you guys are very busy, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Yo, so you think he should keep for his upcoming fights, keep pushing himself with these social media guys?
Yeah, he should like find a publicist. I mean, he's making money. He's making money and more because they want to make him. He should try to. His mentor Floyd. That's what Floyd did. He paid a publicist to clean his image, and that's why Floyd was able to excel when he became money. So that's what he should do, and then do a couple of exposures like the wrestling thing, that Floyd did, stuff like that, that he could help, you know what I'm saying, clean up his image so he could hit the mainstream even harder and make more money. Because he's a pay-per-view star. You know what I'm saying? I think he could surpass Canelo if he's marketed right.
Mm.
Okay? Okay, you guys have a great day. Thank you.
Suleiman, all right, my guy, appreciate it.
Appreciate you calling in, champ. Let me get to these super chats. James Benitez says, Gary Russell Jr. too skilled for Ryan. Tevin Farmer is perfect for Ryan. Gary Russell would be at a size advantage. He's skilled, but he would be at a size advantage. That's not a bad fight. Plus, it would be a dude that Tank never fought that we wanted. That would be a good way to get back in there. We got Benitez back with another. He says, Ryan needs to holler at Sosa. Arliano? Are you talking about the coach Sosa?
Which one, though?
Which Sosa? Is more than one Sosa?
No. Oh, no. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, you think Coach Sosa could do it? You know his style better than
I mean,
me.
he'll have Chris Colbert to spar with in-house. I don't know. Coach Sosa, I don't know. I mean, he's a great coach. So, he's got to be anybody that trains anybody got to be given the time for that to show. Neil Loris, $5 super chat. He says, I keep seeing people say Tevin Ryan. Ryan refused to fight him last year. That was last year. He was undefeated last year. He's rebuilding. Supermax, $2. Duck who? You just prepare for a miserable 6 minutes. Oh, he's talking about Louisiana that called them out and said don't duck. Shout out to everybody participating. We got Carl Brown. $2 super chat says, don't be shocked if Martin be Tank's hardest fight. Shout out, Carl. Multiple super chats today. We got Vic the Slick. $2 super chat says, Tank versus Garcia 2 does 1 million plus easy. We going out to Fox. What up?
Who we got? Fox.
Unmute.
Yo, oh yeah, what's the deal, man? I'm back again, man. Damn, I said that shit Friday, man. Damn, bro got his ass smacked up. That shit crazy. What I want to know is who we about to fight next, man. On the time will tell. I think it's gonna be a duck season. But that's all I got to say, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm waiting on these other fights. Haney should take it in. And then we'll see about that.
All right.
Y'all like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. Appreciate it, man. I'll be back to just tell facts and leave.
Appreciate you, man. Right. Thank you for joining NFL.
Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Appreciate it for a second call, man. But, man, I feel like Ryan, he going to be cool. He going to be a champion 140 soon. He going to fight Rolly after Rolly take this vacant belt. That's just in my opinion, but I do think Tank is the face of boxing now, just because I feel like Canelo's slowing down. Not skills-wise, but just like his mind ain't knowing no more. I heard he like golfing more. He made a lot of money already, undisputed. Ain't really nothing left for him to accomplish for real.
Word. Well, if that's it for you, champ, we're going to keep it moving. We got a bunch of callers. Sure. Let's see what we got here. Fabian, I'm pretty sure we just went to you on the line, right?
Yes, we did.
Now you on Twitter, unless this is a different Fabian. Fabian?
Yep.
Fabian. Gotta unmute.
Yo, Nas and Danny.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
So this is not Fabian that just called in on Blog Talk?
No, I did. No, this is me. I just called in, but I wanted to ask, what y'all think about that Tank walkout, man? That shit gave me chills, bro.
You got a cash app. There's people that pay for that second call. Majid, what's up with you? Majid, are you there? Are you there? We got a Cash App, $2. He says, no betting show this week? Of course. Betting show is always Friday morning. He says, I think Ryan and Fernando Vargas Sr. would be a good combination. That is a good combination. It would help him. CYP.
Yo.
Yo.
For one, Canelo Alvarez has never done a million buys with a dude who's never been on pay-per-view. Ever. He's never done that. And his big numbers all come from dudes who had already been on pay-per-view before he fought them. So if we're going to use this metrics of Canelo, no. Tank has done something Canelo's never done. You know, you're always talking about, have you ever seen anybody in a catch weight and a rehydration clause? Canelo's never done that. Well, Canelo's never, ever had a million buys with a dude who's not been on pay-per-view. Either.
Floyd
Talking
has.
about, no, I ain't talking about Floyd. I'm talking about Canelo.
Yeah, I
I ain't
mean,
talking about Floyd.
what we was talking about was shit that's never been done. You know what I'm saying? This has been
I'm not
done.
talking about Floyd. I'm not talking about Floyd.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's
You
been
talking about
done.
Floyd.
Yeah.
You talking about Floyd on
But
my car. I ain't talking about that. Nigga.
you talking about it
I'm
like
not talking
it
about
ain't been
Floyd, my
done,
guy.
though, that's all.
Look at you. I'm talking about Canelo, dog. Cut it out. Cut the fuck out. And you guys should have a timestamp too. People could just go right to when I'm crashing y'all. They should just go right to the timestamp. CYP crashing.
Do it
Put that in
for
there.
us.
I ain't got time for that shit. Y'all shows be long as fuck too. They be long as a motherfucker. But all I know is this: we all
Imagine
agree.
that bookmarking everybody call. You know what I'm saying?
That would be dope.
Yeah,
We need a
That shit would
volunteer.
be dope.
Oh,
yeah, that's an extra
shit.
$50 a month. What the
I
fuck?
might do that shit. You know what? I might do that shit. Fuck it. I might do that shit.
I seen that shit, yo. That shit was crazy. Yo, that shit was crazy. Go on, CYP. We just looking at some funny
All right,
videos and shit.
listen. We all agree that if he did this and did a million buys and had big numbers, he'd be the face. Everybody was saying that around boxing, not just here. But as soon as he does it, now we second guessing. See, this is shit I be talking about. This is shit I be talking about. When niggas have a criteria, you have to stick to it. That's why people don't like criteria, because they know they some hating ass motherfuckers. Haters don't like criteria because they gonna have to stand on it. What's next? Let's say what he has to do now to be the face of boxing. Because I was saying it was Canelo because I didn't think they would do no meal. I didn't think that. I was keeping it real. I was wrong. He the fucking face of boxing, and I'm happy because that's my guy. I'm really the biggest Tank fan, to be honest. Rest of y'all niggas just like boxing, like a nigga who knocks people out. But I've been fucking with Tank before he was champion. So fuck all that. He the face of boxing. Let's keep that criteria the same.
Appreciate the call, Carlos.
Bags. Was goody. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. We last
Get this
stopped
episode
off.
out to more boxing fans.
We last stopped off at Vic the Slick. We got boxing back with another one. That's definitely like numero ocho. He says, Tank is probably on the Mexican beef. He looked huge. Knight Rider, $10 super chat. If Canelo and Tank was stock, who you putting money into? Tank is rising. Canelo has leveled out slowly on the decline due to where they at in their career. Not a lie, my friend, not a lie. Jonathan Lambarena, $5 super chat says, can y'all put up the source for those numbers? When I research, the only thing I see is the pay-per-view guy buys equated to 1.3, 1.4 million in sales. Adeo
Oladipo.
Yeah,
And,
but we hear he took the video down.
But for those, because I've seen numerous people saying, so even if it was $1.4 million in sales,
that's ridiculous.
That's insinuating that this only did 16,470 pay-per-view buys.
Why would anybody say that? That's so silly.
So,
COE Films, $5 super chat says, Ryan versus Romero. That's the only way he can keep the money up. Tank versus Devin for Undisputed will do 1 million views. Earl and Spence should feel like shit.
Damn.
Caesar Bautista, $2 super chat. Imagine if Ryan trained with Benavidez family. That is also good. Nike Hendricks, what up? I like that Benavidez one.
He'd have that Rayo sparring.
Someone else recommended Teddy Atlas.
Yo, shouts out to the boxing voice. Shouts out Danny Grish. You
What up?
know, hey man, I'm tired of people keep bringing up Isaac Cruz, man. Like, come on with that guy. Nobody knew this guy before he lost. Like, that's true. The hardcore knew him, but nobody was talking about this guy before he lost. Like, I don't get where you get glorified for a loss, man. Like, he got his ass whooped with one hand. I mean, yeah, Tank didn't show nothing or none of that because which twin was it? I don't want to get them mixed up. It was Jermell. Jamel showed his paperwork and things where his hand or wrist was broken, but you can clearly see in that fight, Tank, he fucked up his hand. You can see it in his face when he threw that punch. He knew something was fucked up, but he beat him with one hand. Like, stop bringing up Cruz, man. Tank next fight should be Devin Haney or Frank Martin. Shakur just got in the division. Like, even though he won that title eliminator, that don't mean that you're mandatory. You got to work your way up through the ranks. And Shakur didn't miss weight at 130. He weighed 131 pounds. He could have, I don't know if he could have or not. I ain't going to say he could have, but at 130, he could have challenged Devin for his belt if he moved up. Kate, he could have challenged Devin
Yeah,
for
he
his
could have.
belt if he moved up. So that's my call, man.
But you said it. He missed the weight, so. But I
You
appreciate.
said for what?
I'm saying he missed weight, which is why he wasn't able to use that status as champion in the division below to enforce when he moved up because
Philly,
he missed weight, lost the belt. What up?
what up, champ? Who's this? I didn't write your name down yesterday. My bad. 484 Philadelphia.
Philly,
Oh man.
you in the car?
Yo,
We
yo, what's the
Yo,
yo.
word?
what's your name, champ?
Samir.
Amir, my bad. I ain't write it or erased. What's good
But
with
what
you?
up with it?
Yeah, man. Man, listen, man. Listen, man. We got to stop this stuff, man. If you're a fan of boxing or you're a fanboy, anybody watching boxing, no Tank next fight should be Devin. It's simple, right? They try to throw Devin and Shakur together just so they can, it's an alley oop to get Tank a pass. They have been in the division forever. Tank's been in the division forever. Fight. He brings something to the table. Tank brings something to the table. Face the boxing, I still would say Canelo, because that's the thing. He had a good dance partner, which Ryan Garcia really can't fight that good, but he is popular. Why he ain't getting a million he ain't getting a million plus with anybody else outside of Shakur or Dev. So it's all about a dance partner too. We got to give boys their credit. You need a quality dance partner. Now, Dev and Shakur, dance partner going to be more so substance and popularity. Ryan just was, how somebody back in the day, when you scared of somebody, you just go throwing hard punches, then the first time they let a punch, you fall on the ground. That's what Ryan was doing. He was throwing all. He can't. Ryan, listen, he gonna go to 140 and get decapitated. Imagine him fighting Gary Anton Russell. He would like destroy his body part. It's like he ain't. That's why they keep talking about Rolly. He done. Like he really needs to tear down. Like all that wild stuff. He can't really. Everybody know. Core just had a little interview talking about it. Like he like his level is like second grade for real. For real. Everybody knows flat out. Fight Dev. Don't then fight Shakur. You can fight, some of them young fighters like Martin and others. But we know who we want to see. Why we keep trying to put him on somebody else? Y'all, am I talking crazy?
I mean, nah, I agree. I want the Devin fight next. You get what I'm saying? I think that's the fight that makes the most sense. He's the one with the belts in the division that Tank is claiming. So, all right, make sure to unmute. And make sure to unmute, champ. And for everybody else, smash that like button. What up, champ?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing, man?
Sensational, just like cheesecake.
Great to hear. Great to hear. What's up, Ness? Listen, man. If these numbers are accurate, 1.3, 1.4, I think Tank will absolutely be the face of boxing. The reason why I say that is not trying to downplay Canelo's success in any way, but I feel like ever since Canelo has gone to the zone, we don't really know the numbers that he's doing. When the last time he fought Caleb Plant, that those numbers came out, they said it was around 850,000 or something like that, which are very good numbers, by the way. Um, but ever since Canelo's been fighting on the zone, we don't really know what numbers he's doing. And we've seen the zone fumble the bag numerous times. Um, I just think if Canelo wants to reclaim that title of the face of boxing, he needs to come over to Showtime or PBC and make the big fights that people want to see. Because on the zone fighting John Ryder, ain't nobody care about that fight. You know what I'm saying? Him fighting Bevo when nobody knew who Bevo really was. I mean, the hardcore fans knew, but nobody really was looking out for Bevo before Canelo fought him. You know what I'm saying? That was a stupid fight for Eddie Hearn and them to make. Um, but going forward, a lot of people being hard on Ryan. I feel like Ryan. Listen, Ryan came to fight. He put up a good fight. Tank was just on a different level. I think that Ryan has at 140. He does have potential good fights to make. He could fight a Rolly. He could fight Devin Haney when Haney moves up. Those are also big fights themselves. As for Tank, I absolutely want to see him fight Devin Haney. But at the same time, like I've been advocating for Devin Haney to move up to 140 for a while now. So it's up to Devin Haney well, I guess my time's up, but that's my call, guys.
Ari, great call as
Yes.
always. Thank you for calling in. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel and help us get to our goal of 169,000. Only you can help us get there. Go ahead and tell a friend to tell another friend to subscribe. If you've already subscribed, grab other devices in the household and subscribe. Numbers is power. Power means we get those big name interviews. We last stopped off at Caesar. We got JG's $10 super chat. Pitbull cheerleaders keep sharing that Magdaleno highlight and think he can bang with a tank with two healthy hands. Stop it, silly dudes. Shout out to you. I got Adam. He says, Danny, $2 super chat. Have you always talked in that fake hood voice? I got the Mills, $5 super chat. Does it concern you guys with that knockdown? Two judges had it 10-9 and one had it 10-10. God bless. It does concern. We would have to relook at that round. That second round was the round where we got copyrighted strikes, so I was like in a shit mood. I would have to see that round again to see did Ryan do enough to deserve a 9 even with a knockdown. I got Carl Brown that says Tank had 2 fights in 2023. Give him a break. I mean, it's a perfect time for him to jump on the gun and get a fight at the end of the year so he could do 3 fights in this calendar year. That would be great for him. Malcolm, what's up?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes.
What's going on, guys? With the pay-per-view numbers, I think that it's great. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my boys that I thought it was gonna do over 1 million. In terms of Tank being the face of boxing, I think he's not, but he's like right there. It just so happens he had the perfect dance partner with him. Him and Ryan both have different types of following. You know what I'm saying? Ryan's already like bigger on YouTube and TikTok. And then it was kind of promoted in a way like the second coming of De La Hoya and Mayweather, so that helped a lot. And then Tank's numbers prior to that, he did 250 with Rolly, and I think Barrios was like the other 2 highest was the ones with Barrios and Santa Cruz, which did like almost 200,000, something like that. What I wanted to touch up on that you guys had spoke about earlier, I was saying something about Tank getting the villain role, right? To help with like marketing.
Yep.
Yeah, I to be honest, I think that that's better off with Devin Haney. You know, Tank is actually he's fucking likable, and a lot of casuals like him because they just look at him like a slugger. A casual sees him as a slugger and a knockout artist, so he's exciting. Nobody likes Haney. You know what I'm saying? He's easy to hate. A lot of people don't like his style of fighting, so you want to see somebody like that lose. And then on top of that, like half the callers here are kind of tight, and they don't want to hear Bill speak. You know, so I think that is perfect for both of them. And then a lot of people are gonna hate. They're gonna want Tank to just put him out. So I think he fits that style better, and it'll fit with like the whole thing that Money Made had going on. You know, that's about it.
Malcolm, appreciate you calling in. Appreciate the participation. We got Bud on Discord. What it do?
What's up, guys? Yeah, that guy, the last caller, pretty much took what I was gonna say. Yeah, as far as like the villain role for Tank, yeah, I don't see that. People love KO artists. You know, the reason why people didn't like Floyd was because he was really good at defense, and that's just not as entertaining as knocking somebody out. And I think any fighter like that, like Haney, right, where they're super fast and they do pot shots, people just want to see him get knocked out. And yeah, I don't think Tank can play that role when he's the KO artist. He's just too entertaining. As far as being the face of boxing, I don't I don't know why people look at the fight numbers or the pay-per-view numbers for, you know, their biggest fight. They should look at the numbers when they're fighting a nobody, right? Because when it's big numbers like 1.3, 1.4 million, that's more about the fight than the fighters, right? Wilder and Fury 2 did like 1.2 or something like that, right?
Yeah. I mean,
It was
one of those did something like that because there was
Wilder,
like
Fury.
a 850 digital and then like or excuse me, 850 traditional and then like 400 and something digital. I don't know. It was some rumors like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but nobody was saying, you know, after that fight, nobody was saying that Fury's the face or, you know, Wilder's the face. It was about the fight, not the fighters, right? And so, in my opinion, you know, if you're doing 200, 300K with nobodies, if that's the numbers that Tank's bringing in, then that's what I would say is, you know, that, you know, you're getting a lot of eyes on you when nobody, you know, people are tuning in to see you, not the fight, right?
Yep.
If 300,000 people are tuning in to see Tank versus Cruz 2, then they're not tuning in to see that fight. They're tuning in to see you. So that's how I see that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say.
All right, brother. Dallas, Texas. Looks like we were not able to get your name down last time you called in San Antonio. Who's this? San Antonio. 210.
Yes, hello?
Yes, what's your name, brother?
Yes, my name is Jose Perez. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Jose, what's good, brother?
No, man. I'm a first-time caller, huh? So I've been a fan of your show for like 5 years already, or yeah, about 4 or 5 years.
Thank you, Jose.
I wanted to say about Tank. Yeah, no problem, man. I think Tank is Tank is not the face of boxing right now, but he's like right there. I think he's well on his way to being the face of boxing. I think that he does good for business either way, you know, whether he faces somebody big or somebody not known. And I guess that's all I have to say for my first time caller.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, thank you, guys.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for participating. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, as it's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the odds of other boxing fans, letting them know they could call the number above our head, 1425-569-5241. We're open on Discord if you want to call using our
Yo,
Discord.
yo.
What up?
You know, I watch it all, but you only watch boxing. So can you ever recall ever seeing a picture, a video, or even hearing about Oscar De La Hoya, about Floyd Mayweather, about Eddie Hearn, or Bob Arum? Any of those promoters, have you ever heard that they sit in ringside at a boxing fight with a laptop or a TV pulled up beside them watching a UFC fight?
No.
You ain't never heard that, have you? Okay.
Who did that?
No. I mean, I've never heard of it happening in boxing, but
Oh, they did it
bro,
in UFC?
Dana White, you know, he sure happens
I
to.
mean, he's a boxing fan. You don't wanna diss him for
No,
that.
no, I'm not dissing him at all, bro.
Shout out for
to
going
Dana.
above and beyond to
Yeah,
watch the
nah,
sport.
You know.
We got callers without a doubt. Looking like Renee. What's goody?
Hello? What's up, guys?
What up, Los Angeles? Renee, talk to us.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had called before the Tank fight and with Ryan, and I was predicting I was gonna do like 750K buys. I'm tripping out that I did over 1 million, and with all the people that live stream now,
Yeah, man.
so that's really good. And
shocking.
Also, too, I was gonna say it is shocking, and I was gonna say, what did you think about Brian's trainer and promoters not being there? With Oscar saying about the death threats excuse, I kind of don't buy it because he was at the he was at the pre-fight press conference, he was at the weigh-ins, he was at the fight, and I'm pretty sure if Ryan would have won, he would have been there, and I'm pretty sure Brian's trainer would have been there if he would have won too.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, I
don't really
mean,
buy into
I
the
took the
excuse.
excuses
Well,
for
here's the
truth.
thing. That's the thing, though. Would he have gotten the death threats? If Ryan would have won, probably not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, champ.
Yeah.
We've gotten some pretty interesting messages through the years.
Yeah.
So I could have believed
I could
that-
only imagine
I
what
believe
Oscar
that he got what he said he got.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. I just have a feeling though. I don't know. I feel like if Ryan would have won, well, what about his trainer though? His trainer not being there.
Yeah, I didn't see Goosen's excuse. I only seen Oscars and
Yeah.
Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, his trainer has been MIA, and I mean, we all wanted to hear from him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I was gonna say, as far as where Tank goes next, I want to see. I want to see Tank versus. I mean, what makes the most sense is him versus Haney for undisputed, you know.
Let's go. But that is your call, bro. That is the bell.
Appreciate you.
it.
Looks like we
Renee.
got Malcolm Flex. Haney versus Tank will do more than Spence versus Crawford. $2 super chat. Shout out Malcolm. You think so?
Yeah.
Whoa. Two-Tone, the superstar, Counterpunch. What up?
Yo,
good?
man. What's
I
good?
rem-
Yeah,
I
Tank.
remember those. That's the circle
Gervonta-
thing with the string, a yo-yo. Ain't that what you talking about, Tom?
Nah, that's his
What's
intro.
You said
what
yo
circle
yo.
thing?
Yeah, the
Oh no, that's a
round
fake
thing.
chocolate drink.
No, the round thing, and you spin
said
it.
you-hoo. He talking about you-hoo. Now he going yo-yo. Y'all all over the place.
You said yo-yo. That's the fucking round thing with the string
Y'all niggas
attached.
ever had the chocolate drink?
Yeah, that's
Y'all
a
niggas had
yoo-hoo.
fake chocolate drink?
Ain't that a yoo-hoo?
Yeah, that was 90 grams of sugar, nigga. 90 grams. You was fucking on crack after drinking that, respectfully. Yo, Gervonta Tank Davis cannot be a villain, man. That dude's too likable, man. That's like Mike Tyson-esque. He's entertaining. He's not polarizing, but like the dude's too humble. After he beats Ryan Garcia, after the fight, the man wasn't even talking shit like that. Like
He said, nah, he could keep his money. I don't want it.
Yeah, like Gervonta's too likable to be a villain. Like he's not the villain. Outside what he does in his personal life, if he stay out of trouble, Gervonta is good. Devin Haney needs to be the villain because Devin Haney's like J. Cole. They boring as hell. He's like a Nas album. boring as hell. Not the new Nas album with the new producer. I'm
Wait,
talking about
wait,
previous
Yo,
Nas album.
wait. You ain't like no J. Cole?
So you must
J. Cole
you must
bored as
love
fuck.
you must love the mumble rappers and shit. Or
Wait, so you ain't like no J. Cole album?
you from Phoenix? Nah, he from Phoenix, bro.
I
He
like
into that
Forest- I like
Mexican
Forest
music.
Hill.
Nah, he into that
I like
Mexican
Forest
music.
Hill.
He from Phoenix. He into that Mexican music. I
So
forgot.
you ain't like that first J. Cole album with the like what was it, a Letterman
Nigga,
jacket?
J. Cole is boring as fuck
Bro,
as a rapper.
J.
He's the
Cole
same.
J. Cole is one of the rappers that can go years without dropping and
He's
still
boring,
and still
like
be
Devin
relevant
Haney.
and still be
Him
relevant.
and Devin Haney are boring. Devin
Tell
Haney,
your boy to fight
when
him.
you
Tell your boy to fight him.
when you
Tell your boy to
jab
fight
and
him.
grab, you need something else to market. Also, if Shakur Stevenson starts banging that Puerto Rican flag, him and Tank is a mega fight. But Shakur must start banging that Puerto Rican flag. Start fucking banging it everywhere he go. It need to be Puerto fucking Rican. That is a mega fight if he starts marketing himself like a Puerto Rican. But Devin Haney with the boring style, because like I said, Floyd Mayweather had a trash style, but he became the villain. When your style is boring as fuck, you need something else to market yourself. Tank can market himself just by knocking niggas out. Ryan Garcia marketed himself by doing body punch challenges on fucking TikTok. Devin and if Devin Haney, after he beats Lomachenko, if this nigga does not say, I want Tank, if he gives us a generic answer saying, I'm the champion,
Yeah,
I'm going to throw the fucking phone.
Cause
I'm going to throw the phone.
Tank Show was calling his name after the fight. You right. Yo, you know what
No,
you got?
Tank,
You know what you got?
Bruh, but you gotta understand, one dude don't gotta call the other dude out. Tank don't need Haney.
So the
No,
dude with the
Tank knock
belts, I mean,
niggas
both
out.
can be said. One's a pay-per-view star and one is the one with the belts. You get what I'm saying? They should be calling each other out.
They should be, but
Danny.
one don't need the
Yo,
other.
Tone, you know what you
Danny,
got?
you-
You know what you got on this
UFC,
fine Wednesday
wait.
morning? You know what you got on this fine
Hold
Wednesday
on,
morning?
wait.
My
You
brother.
ain't letting him talk. He done got to
Oh,
Danny
Let
his
me
whole
talk.
call.
Let me talk.
I've
Danny,
been
you
letting him
watch the
talk.
UFC? Wait, you watch the UFC? So in champions fight
Sometimes.
champions. Okay, champions fight champions in the UFC. Boxing is not like that. Tank knocks niggas out. Everything else is voided.
Yo, hey, my
He knocked
God,
niggas
my God.
Real.
Yo,
Yeah.
so the last heavyweight champ, right? He got to fight? Cause the champs fight, right? He fought, right?
Who you mean in
Francis?
UFC?
Francis fought, right? He fought John Jones like they talked about for years.
Oh, and Dago.
What
walked
about
away 'cause
Demetrius
of
Johnson,
some
my
bag
brother?
issues.
What about Demetrius Johnson, my brother, when he was #1 in the pound for pound list? He was fighting
And
so
Dago
much,
will
right?
be back.
He was fighting so
He'll be
much,
back.
right? Come on, man.
And Dago will be back. But Tank ain't got to do no talking because he is knocking niggas out.
But what does the
If
UFC
Dev-
have to do? Like, you made a fake
No,
point
because
to say what?
no. I'm saying, even though Devin got the
All right, my God, we gotta go on to the next caller. Hopefully, this one ain't got no musty energy. Hopefully, this one ain't threw on some degree this morning. You know what I'm saying?
He got under Danny's skin. That's so funny.
Bro, because he using invalid points. What the fuck, the UFC?
But
invalid
before he
point?
said UFC, you was already in his call.
Nah, I mean, bro, I answer the callers when the callers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
The minute that man said Devin got to do something actually boring, that's it. Danny had the motherfucker.
Bro, I just want to know
defense.
why
he
Devin got to call.
in the Philly shell.
Why Devin got to call this man name when he ain't say, you know what I'm saying?
Because Tank is the draw.
Tank is the draw and Devin is the undisputed champ. They both, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but Tank don't need Devin. He
bro,
can keep doing
Devin
what he
don't
wants.
need Tank.
Yes, he do.
Like, cool. Yes, is Tank his
Yes,
biggest
he do.
payday? Perhaps.
No, outside of the payday, bro. Listen, stop lying to yourself.
I'm not lying
There's
to
a man
myself,
with
bro.
the
I'm
belts
just saying,
considered
let's
the
be-
man,
Yeah.
and there's a man in the division considered the man.
Right.
The man in the division,
Mm-hmm.
making all the big fights, all the pay-per-view events, all the sold-out arenas, he is perceived as the man,
I
regardless
hear
of the
you.
straps.
I hear you.
All right,
I'm
so
just
why
saying,
you in denial? That shit crazy.
because-
It's like it ain't you, and it ain't your fault. So you don't got to take it that
no, I'm
personal.
just, no, but the truth is,
What's the truth?
The truth is
because I could have sworn that was the truth.
No, I mean you spoke some truth, but bro, the truth is Devin been at lightweight for 30 fucking fights. So the truth is he could easily move up to 40 next. Again, don't need Tank and still continue to do his thing. Will it help his career like a Tank fight as far as, getting him out there and obviously being on no, perhaps not. You know what I'm saying?
But
more than likely not.
You just saying my point. You saying my point. He been at his career 30 fights. He been at 35, 30 fights, and he's not considered the man even with all the belts. He needs Tank, not the other way around.
But
Tank don't need him because ain't nobody confused about who's the man.
I mean, clearly it is, right? Because you talking about he's
Bro,
the man.
we
He
talking
ain't
about a
even-
dude doing 1.4 million. Like that's unheard
he
of.
He ain't do that at lightweight. He
That's
did that
unheard
at super
of.
lightweight. That's
Look
all
at
we
him.
saying.
Look at him. I'm gonna keep it moving. My man you got to stop.
Nah,
You're
champ,
like
I'm just
obviously
saying.
biased.
No, I'm just saying, bro. You talking about he did these incredible numbers in the division, and I'm like, if we being technical, he did those numbers at super lightweight, not lightweight.
You're being super technical to say he's not in division. Everybody seen that they made 135. That's close enough to the division for us. You the only one don't want it to be there, so you could keep Devin.
I mean, they
in a
was
certain
both
standard.
technically over.
I hear you, champ.
Know what I'm
You
saying?
just know this is recorded and
Nah,
live.
nah.
You don't look good doing this.
Bro, I'm just stating facts.
Jones, what up?
Yo. Hey, Two-Tone sound like a Devin Haney hater. I don't know what it is. I guess Tank beat his boy Ryan, so he got to switch it up to somebody else. But I don't know. But as far as Tank with this face of boxing, I don't know if I'm really ready to say it. He's knocking on that door. But if he beat Devin Haney and they do about 600-700 at least, I'm gonna scream it out loud. Tank the face.
All right, champ.
My God.
And then also with Danny, I wanted to see if I seen a post about somebody with the Love Sosa ring walk. They say Tank might be saving that finito for Shakur because he got that New Jersey line in there.
I mean, shit. You know, he can't go to New Jersey, so that fight. I mean, that fight was never gonna be like if that fight ever happened, Shakur ain't getting that and knew it. But I'm pretty sure he can't go to New York either. But yo, I mean, look, the crowd was lit. I was lit to see Sosa regardless. You get what I'm saying? I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
I can't remember, and I don't think nobody else has brought out Sosa. I just felt, there was a better song. Bro, he had Lil Baby walk him out twice to the same song. Like, he could have had Chief Keef walk him out to, one of his biggest songs, if not the biggest. But it was dope for sure. Appreciate it, though.
Counterpunch, Nike Hendricks.
Got on mute.
Nike Hendricks. We got JC, $2 super chat. Imagine Devin versus Floyd, both in their prime. Sleep emoji, laughing out loud. Carl Brown, $2 super chat. Danny trying to be the bad guy today. Stop it, bro.
Word.
What's your excuse? You up?
Am I trying that as much as the hood accent or a little
Yo,
bit
can you hear me?
What up? Yeah, we hear you.
Yo, have we heard anything from Goosen, man? He went MIA.
Yeah, yo. Somebody else called in pointing that out.
Bro, I keep looking at what's his name? The other guy that's the trainer, the Tenguzen. I keep trying to look at his account to see if he puts anything up. That's fucking crazy, man. I had a feeling too, man. That's what I was saying. Like I don't know. He gives me that sketchy vibe, but I don't know. I don't know that much about him to make assumptions. You haven't tried to reach out, Danny, to nobody?
Nah, I ain't got no Joe Goose in contact. No, sir.
Damn, I keep looking at Ellie's account too, because Ellie stays there. I think he's got a bed somewhere back there because he stays at that gym. He hasn't posted shut up either. That's crazy, man. I'm curious to know what he says, man. So
That's insane, man. But yo, we on that bet, man. That was me, so we good now.
Bet with who?
With Danny for that Devin Haney protection plan. He said Haney gonna cut him a check after he takes all those L's on the bets.
All right.
What do you think, Danny?
About the bets or about goosing?
Nah, the bets. I'm Andres. I sent you the stuff that I told you that you'd be laughing like pulgoso, like my muttley.
You the guy I bet?
Yeah.
Oh, Andres, what up with you, bro? What's up, man? Yeah,
Nothing, man.
we got
Hey,
a
you threw
bet.
me off, man. I thought Ryan was gonna come out with Peso Pluma, and I guess he didn't come out, huh?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even see Peso Pluma at the fight, and I know he was in town because I think Thursday or Friday.
Yeah. They had those awards.
Yeah, the awards shit. They had fucking Oscar De La Hoya walk the red carpet and shit. They should have had. I mean, I know it was fight week, but they should have had Ryan walk. Just come take a few pictures and then get the fuck out of there.
Dude, that would have been really good if he came out, because I didn't know the guy was an elite soccer player. That's crazy.
Who's an elite soccer player?
Peso Pluma.
Oh yes. He was on the Chivas under team.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy, man. That kid has a lot of skills, so.
Yeah. He, I'm not really like the biggest fan, but he killing it though. I ain't gonna lie. He killing it.
Yeah, me neither, but he's doing his thing. All right, man. Wish you luck, man. As soon as you get something from Goosen, man, I really want to know what happened to his guy. I don't know if he took his check and fucking dipped.
All right, champ.
So, all right, bro.
Appreciate you. Let's see what we got next.
Vic Dracula, $5. If y'all want the Tank versus Haney fight, now start the GoFundMe.
Word. Turning on that truck. I hear you, champ. Keith, what up?
Yerk, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Ness? Dan, what up with it?
What's up with you?
To be honest, man, as far as the face of boxing, I don't really think. I mean, it was a great event. They did great numbers, obviously, but I don't think that y'all still heard. Y'all can still hear me?
Perfect.
My fault. Some came through. My fault. Some came through my phone. But I think they did great event, great numbers. But I think Tank's next pay-per-view will probably tell us if he's the face of boxing. Right now, he definitely got next up. But it's no secret that Ryan brought what he brought to the table with the Instagram followers and social media followers and all of that. But one thing I wanted to touch on, everybody keep getting on. I did think it was shitty for, Oscar and B-Hop not to show up at Ryan, post-fight presser. I mean, the death threat threats and everything, like I get it, but had Ryan knocked out Tank or stopped Tank, that stage would have been full of Golden Boy everything. So that really don't sit well with me. But I also think that we also got to hold Ryan accountable, man. I mean, it's reports that came out, that he was only showing up to the gym 3 times a week, and Joe Goosen was saying that you have to work with him, and he has his own game plan and shit like that. I mean, to be honest, it don't matter where he go. Mayweather Promotions, if you go to Derek James, if you go to the Benavidez camp, like, I mean, you got to put that work in regardless. And I think he got to humble himself wherever he goes to. I don't think it's necessarily about the trainer, but it's about him. You know what I'm saying? You got to humble yourself and train. And I mean, the face of boxing right now in Canelo said the same thing, that, he'll show up for 2 hours late for 15 minutes and then, blame the trainer. So I think we got to start holding them accountable. But, that's that. Shout out Ned, shout out Dan, shout out TBV. I learn from y'all every day, man.
Appreciate you,
Champ.
Keith.
Appreciate the call.
Thank you for calling in. Let's see what we got.
Or who we got.
That's right. That's exactly what we're talking about. Who we got.
On the phone line.
We're going back to Nike Hendricks with the counterpunch. Nike, what up?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes.
All right, man. I'm called back in with this counterpunch, man, to say about that dude who's saying Devin boring.
90 seconds.
Tank.
Yep.
He don't need Tank, man. He don't need Tank. And Tank don't need him. Like Danny said, Devin been at 135 his whole career. Devin's the champ. Tank got a WBA regular. Like, even though I know Tank don't want to take that, I think it's a purse, not a purse bid, but like when they mandated that the
Purse
champions
split.
get
Purse
more.
split.
Okay, yeah, okay. Put me on game. I'm here to learn. But yeah, the purse flip. So Tank ain't gonna want to take that. But still though,
He
Devin
don't
can
have
move
to.
up
He
to
don't have to. He
140.
don't have to though. He don't have
Yeah,
to.
he could
He could.
petition because
Yeah,
he's the money man.
all he got to do is show his last 3 paychecks, just like Shakur did, and just like Tyson Fury did. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shakur would be Tank in this instance because he was the one,
Making more money than Jamel.
but the one that on paper was a challenger, right? Just like Tank would be challenging for the belts in
Yeah.
this situation. So that's all he got to
Yeah.
do. And truth be told, you know what I'm saying? You know, I truly believe in my unbiased heart
Mm.
that Devin would be willing to do
Take less.
what's necessary to make this fight happen.
I do too, but see, like I said, man, Devin might as well move up to 140, fight for a belt. Cause I mean, Tank, even though he said he's not going back to 140, but if Devin has a belt at 140, I can see Tank trying to take his belt at 140.
Man, he
Like
got
I
5
don't
belts at
see that.
135. I ain't heard Tank try to take those, champ, but that's the bail. Majid, what it do?
Of course, that 12 o'clock bell will come on. Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. It's yeah, I believe that they was gonna do 1 million pay-per-views anyway, so I feel like if they got that shit, I ain't surprised. All those doubters though, man, just pay attention, man. When y'all get fights that y'all want to see, the numbers going jump. That's why the fuck it hit 1 million, you know. And plus they popular too. But other than that, man, they did this next opponent shit, Esau Cruz and all that. I told you I watch it and all that. And then I was thinking about some shit. If belts don't matter and all that shit, why the fuck he won't try to fight Shakur next? If belts don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, or do he got to prove something at 135 and all that? I think Tank good. That nigga got hands. Obviously got power, but if I gotta go through some old shit where you watching a fighter and you just gotta hope for this nigga to fight somebody that you want. Other than that, you just take what you get as fighter, man. Fuck whatever they got going on, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling bullshit because I just want the niggas that we mentioning to fight each other. And if that shit ain't happening, that shit looking like some duckaroo shit. You know, if you going for the money, you Jake Paul in it. You know, Jake Paul is a big star and he getting all these fucking pay-per-views and shit, because he fucking popular star or whatever. So, I mean, if he gonna be amongst them people, don't call just Ryan Garcia a YouTuber. You doing the YouTuber shit. Like, I ain't feeling it, like Esau Cruz, fuck that shit, nigga. Step the fuck up. Like, that's all I got, man.
Majid, appreciate the call.
Majid,
Appreciate the call,
for
man.
sure.
Always tuning in, rocking out with y'all favorite boxing podcast.
Big If, what it do?
Yo, what's goody, man? What's good with y'all, man? Hope y'all doing good.
Another day, another podcast. What up with you?
Nice, man. Hey, congratulations for getting on. Yo, you got the channel back real quick, man. So congrats on that, man.
Yeah,
For sure,
but yo,
man. Appreciate the help of CBS, Showtime, and Madison.
That's called Steven. Called him up like, hey yo, Steven, man, this ain't right, man. This ain't right what y'all doing to me. And you know
that's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
You know what I'm saying? We
That's
sent
what's up.
Steven a nice bottle of Dom Perignon 2009 vintage. And
That's what's up.
we back, baby.
That's what's up. But yo, whoever called them before talking about Nas is boring, man, son, you chatting, B. Yo, you dudes is wilding on here, man. His record, I Gave You Power, is possibly the greatest record ever. And I ain't talking about hip hop, man. Like, I gotta stop bugging out on these calls. But and I thought this was a show for hardcores, man. Dude calling in talking about Mayweather's boring, man. That's literally TBE, man. One of the highest ring IQs ever, man. You guys is boxing baddies, man. Y'all ain't hardcores, man. Y'all don't really know about boxing, man.
Nah,
But one thing I
look
want
though,
to
I
talk
figured
about,
it out. I figured it out, right? I figured it out, right?
Yeah.
Yo, he too close to the border, bro. So he practically Mexican. You know what I mean? So he been he La Raza then influenced him. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the S's now, and you know it is what it is, bro.
Facts. Yo, but listen, man, one thing I gotta say, man, that's underappreciated, like this last weekend, is we gotta give it up, man, for the Zone and Showtime collaboration, man. That cross promotion, like that cannot go under the radar, man. We need to like big up these cats so they keep making more fights like this, man. We need more promotional fights like this, man. And but anyway, salute to y'all, man. I'm out.
All right, my guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the call.
Natsu, what up? Natsu, what up? Natsu. All right,
Yo.
we going to JL. What up?
Yeah, y'all tripping saying that only New Yorkers fuck with Nas, bro. I'm Nas heavy, honestly. Fuck with Nas more than I do Jay. I start fucking with Jay more cause of, you know what I mean? Cause of Ness. But I always listen to more Nas
Jay, what
than I
up? You
did
there
Jay.
or what? JL. JL. JL.
Yo, to everybody else who wanna call in, y'all see the number right here, top of the screen, 425-569-5241. Twitter Spaces and Discord.
Word. What we got? King Rari, what it do?
Yo, how y'all boys doing? How I sound? How I sound?
All good. What it
Sounds
do?
straight.
Man, I'm have to say after this weekend, bro. At the end of the day, Tank is the face of boxing at this current moment, man. And ain't really no other fighters bringing out the crowd he's bringing, and not even so much the crowd, but the celebrities he's bringing. He's bringing other boxers coming to watch this man in other weight classes for the greatness. Rappers, movie stars, Denzel, like the man got the world watching him right now. So it's like with Canelo being on his way out, he the guy right now. And everybody know at the end of the day, next fight it got to be Devin. I'm saying that just based upon the history, because Ness, you do got it right. Devin need Tank more than Tank need Devin, just based off of resume. Because if Devin don't fight nobody else, yeah, he might have Loma if he win. But at the end of the day, Tank name is gonna forever be with Devin and Bill. Well, what happened? And you say, what everybody saying Tank's the best and he's the best. Everybody knows his name and your son. We go through it all the time on this show. So at the end of the day, I feel like things of that nature is why Devin most definitely gonna need Tank. That's the fight to make. Cruz, no. Anybody else, no. So I guess after May 20th, we'll see what's going on out here. And your man Two Tone bugging. Cole Ace not born. Only rapper putting on a whole festival in his own city, in a state, bringing other rappers to perform on his stage. That's all I gotta say.
Mm, mm, mm. Yo, shout out to the callers.
Word.
We got a lot of you guys. Be patient.
I think they responded to you.
Okay.
Check the emails. I got on. Who's next? Let me check here. We got a couple super chats we got to get to. Looks like Marcus Williams says, Danny from the crib. That's how we talk. Shout out, Marcus.
Appreciate you joining us for the fight party this weekend.
Second time around, man. He been rocking out for mad years, man. Appreciate you. We got Jimi Hendrix. Danny, you my guy, but Tank sleeps Devin under 8. Bet it. Jimi Hendrix.
Make the fight.
I guess that's not Nike Hendrix, so we got a lot of Hendrix out here.
Make the fight.
We got City Slick Genie. City Slick Gene, excuse me, Or no, Genie. I just wanted to say, musty energy, man. Don't respect Phoenix. I don't think Dev boring, and definitely fuck with J. Cole. Bruh off the Reggie Miller. Numbers. What up?
Hey,
Hey, shit, mic check, mic check.
1 2 1 2.
You know I'm on, bro. Damn, I didn't know we were turning this shit to a hip hop show, bro. I swear, like every other week, we're trying to turn this shit to a hip hop show. First with the Eminem debate, now the Nas or whatever. I'm tuning in late, but hey, Danny, I got something for you, bro. Did y'all ever make that bet with Did y'all ever finalize that shit with the dude that was talking mad shit about pay-per-view numbers, and then at the end he was like, "Nah, we don't trust the sources, so we don't know what I gotta confirm from the
No, that bet never
streaming
that bet
services."
never went through because people couldn't
Yeah,
come to an
yeah, he
agreement.
was talking. He
The
was
the
talking mad. He was talking
man,
mad,
you hear me?
massa.
And look, man,
But
I didn't count it out. And you guys can go back. I said it. Yo, it's all on how they promote it. I'm not gonna lie to you. They did better than I thought because they announced this shit like 6 weeks out. You get what I'm saying? They only
and
did
look,
a 2 city press tour. Like they did better than I expected. If the
yeah,
numbers reported by the zones Adeo Oladipo are correct.
man, the numbers never lie, bro. That's why I'm called the numbers. But that's what I was saying. Like at 1.3, 1.4 million, like I bet on Garcia, right? But like I'm a own it and shit. But like Davis might have, because like if Canelo were to make another run and fight like a Charlo, fight
Benavidez the big
Benavidez,
one.
big, then he can test out what his drawing power still is. But right now, like people were saying, like the whole culture landscape, like it has to revolve around Davis right now.
Mm.
Peace.
Well, all right, my guy. Appreciate your thoughts, your opinions on the subject matter. Next, who the fuck is up next?
You added the wrong email over here with your little Spanish email and shit.
How I added the wrong one? They both yours.
Yeah, but I don't use that
I
shit.
mean, I ain't know, bro. Motherfucking, you know what happened? I put the other one right,
Word.
and then Gmail. I ain't get nothing by the way, so forward that to me because they must have only sent it to you.
I don't fuck with you.
Gmail suggested, do you want to use this boxing voice email instead?
Why you gonna listen to Gmail?
Well, I figured if they saying it, that might be the one I use the most.
Nah, you smarter than Gmail.
So I'm like, fuck it. I use the other one.
But this is only you. You CC'd me, so all I got was you.
Oh yeah.
Pero, keeping it moving, keeping it moving.
Yo, cause they said they ain't even doing the creds for this fight.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. So oh yeah, I CC'd you in that one too. So
it looks like you ain't in there.
Yeah, probably not.
Cause
probably
none of the known
Yo, it's
players.
sad too. It's sad too. Cause
I mean, that's all your fault. It's like you think of things last minute. Damn, King George,
no,
my
and let
bad.
me tell you, bro.
How we miss
Let me tell you, it's sad too, cause it's mad affordable.
Word.
I'm talking about like flight starting at 120. Obviously, I'm gonna need a bag and
and
the
a
border
drive to Tijuana.
the border, yeah, and
We'll
get
talk
down
off
there.
air. King George, what up?
Bro, but Airbnbs, I could give me an Airbnb from Wednesday to Sunday for like $200.
Damn.
Fire shit too in Guadalajara.
Yo, what up, George?
King
How we doing? TBV, what up? What up? What up?
Straight.
As far as we talked about the pay-per-views, I'm not too surprised. I thought the promotion was real good. I think, anytime you get a Mexican fighter and a black fighter, we already know how that works. And obviously, when you got two stars, I think the stars align for this fight. As far as Tank being the face of boxing, I'm not so sure yet. I think I got to see Tank do this again. To be honest, I know this is an opinion, but I honestly don't think that Tank will ever sell more than this. I think this will be his biggest selling fight. I'm sure that you guys I'm guessing you guys probably think that Tank versus Haney will sell more.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that,
I don't know.
but I'll tell you this. I'm sure people thought, Floyd's biggest fight was when he fought Oscar until he fought Pacquiao. And then they said the same thing until he fought McGregor. So you just never know what manifests itself.
I hear you on that, Ness, but my reasoning behind thinking that is I think that if he fights Haney, I think he loses. I don't think that there's another fight that could be bigger. And I think from after he loses to Haney, I don't think he'll continue to take these, those matchups that are tough. I mean, we've seen that. I know obviously you chanted how the energy that Tank had with this last fight. I think that if he loses to Haney, I just don't see him going and taking a big fight again like Shakur. I feel like he'll go back to like the Rolly fights and stuff like that. So maybe Ryan again. I just don't see him ever selling more than 1.4 again. Maybe I'm wrong, but obviously that's just my opinion. Other than that, shout out to you guys. Great show. And I'll call again later.
Appreciate you. Don't forget, we got a 12 o'clock show where we're going to be discussing is Gervonta Davis pound for pound. Right now, we're discussing the 1.3, 1.4 million pay-per-view buys versus Ryan Garcia. We got Al in the Bay.
How come? All right, Al.
Yo, what's up?
What up?
What's up, Danny?
What'd it do?
Yeah. So, I'm not, like I said, he's one of the face of boxing. I think there's multiple faces right now. But he's not the face of his division. So I think he needs Devin as much as Devin needs him. Devin needs him to broaden his horizon and to make more money on a pay-per-view side. But Devontae needs Devin for the history of boxing. It's good to make all this money, but if you're not making history, how you plan on getting to the Hall of Fame? And at the end of the day, everybody wants to go to the Hall of Fame. So they need each other at this point in time. Now, going into the future, it might change. But at this moment in time, there will be no else point but today. If Devin wins, there will be no reason why not to make that fight. One, for history, and two, they can make a whole lot of money. They both got the hip-hop community behind them. But Devin has a certain type of demographic behind him, and Gervonta have another set of demographics behind him. And with those two, can make another mega fight, and I think that will probably do better than this one if they promote it right, like they did that other one.
All right, champ. That is the bell. Appreciate your thoughts. Make sure if you listening, if you calling in, make sure you smash that like button. Get this out to all the boxing fans in the world.
Liam is on you. Twitter.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's goody?
What up with it?
Chilling, man. My thoughts ain't really changed. I think Golden Boy just cashed Ryan out because their failure to promote him is they failed to promote all their fighters. You know what I'm saying? I think they're the worst promotional company in the last 10, 15 years. They had Eduardo Nunez, who's Mexican, 24 fights, 24 knockouts, couldn't promote him. How do you not know how to promote that? They got William Zepeda throwing 1,000 punches around. They can't promote him. Nobody knows.
People forget
Virgil got 60 knockouts
100%
in a row.
knockout ratio, y'all.
So, I thought since when Canelo left, right, a light bulb didn't go off in their heads let's do a Mexican theme shit. Let's have Eduardo Nunez, William Zepeda.
Oh, you cutting out bad.
On a Mexican theme card like Top Rank did. Yeah, like Top Rank did Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? But they just straight up trash. But as far as I don't want to see Devin fight Tank. I don't want to see Pitbull fight Tank unless he get through Frank Martin. You know what I mean? And
I would love that.
And my last point is I think Lomachenko and Haney, I think stylistically that's a nightmare for Lomachenko. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but he's the Matrix when he has a stationary target. That way he can do the lateral movement and angles and shit. But when he's forced to come forward, he's ass. And when he's pressured and he's forced to go backwards, he's not that bad, but he's not that great either. Any thoughts on that? So I'm sorry, just to wrap that up. Because Haney, he can fight on the back foot, and I just think he's gonna fucking have a fucking field day with Lomachenko, and then him being that big, he'll absorb anything Lomachenko has to, punch back with. That's my call. Thanks.
All right,
All
man.
right, brother.
Appreciate the
Appreciate
call.
you.
Yeah, I mean,
Looks like go for it.
no, I mean, I was gonna say people can say I would say Gary Russell, but I mean Gary Russell was small. You know what I'm saying? Devin has that length and that reach. So yeah, I mean Gary was a boxer, but a smaller boxer versus natural 135-pounder.
I got Jimi Hendrix that says, nah, it ain't Nike, but it's coming, Danny. Y'all saw your boy Dev face. Mark Ambrose, $10 super chat says,
Whatever that means.
he basically saying you seen Devin face in the crowd, I guess looking scared. I don't know. Reach Brothers, proof that Devin needs Tank. Dev has all 4 belts, but Tank has 1 belt. Is worth more than all 4 of Devin's? Yeah, because Tank's brings the people. His belt brings out the people. His belt brings out 20,000.
His name brings out the people.
His belt, man. He's a champ.
I mean, I ain't see no belt Saturday, and he brought him out.
He didn't have it at all? Anywhere?
Nah.
Usually fighters bring it. We got August, $2 super chat says, Tank and Loma, biggest fight in boxing, makes more. Really? I guess they really want Dev to lose out these streets. Tank Loma, biggest fight in boxing. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. We got a $5 cash app says Dev sleeps Haney and Lil Wayne is the GOAT. Shout out to Numbers.
Dev is Haney, though.
Well, Davis sleeps Haney.
Oh, Davis.
My bad. You should have not said nothing. Yo, what we got? What we got? Anybody left? I think it is over. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We back at 12 o'clock.
Excuse
Wait.
me. Excuse me. Yeah, I
What?
guess they saying that somebody did carry his belt.
There
My
you
point
go.
is, like, the fucking belt ain't bring him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, them belts mean something. 5:30. Who's this?
Hello?
Yes, sir. We talking to you. Who's this? Where you calling from?
What's up, Ness? Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. ¿Cómo
I
está,
thought you guys
paisa?
weren't gonna pick up my call.
What's your name, bro?
Eduardo.
Eduardo. Talk to us.
Over here from Northern California.
All right, champ. Take it away.
I like what you were saying, man. I like what you were saying, man, about Ryan's next 3 opponents. I like that schedule for Ryan, man. He really needs to make a comeback.
I'm with you, brother.
So, fuck, man. I really hope Devin and fucking Tank fight next for sure. That needs to happen. Fuck Pitbull. I mean, he don't deserve the rematch.
Word. I'm with you on that, too.
That's that, man. Shout out to you guys, man. I like your channel and shit.
Appreciate you.
Fuck with y'all.
Thank you for rocking out with us. Thank you for using us to get you through your workday, brother. We definitely appreciate you. We got you down, so you already know we're going to be addressing you by name. We're going out to what looks like a new caller in North Carolina, 704. Who's this?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Rob calling from Charlotte, bro.
Rob in Charlotte. Take it away.
Yeah, man. I've been listening to y'all, and I love the content, man. You guys really, I love the content of your show. My thing is, last weekend, the energy that was in that fight was just off the hook, man. I haven't felt energy like that in a fight in a long, long, long time.
Nah, definitely,
Can you hear me?
man. Yeah, we hear you. Nah, definitely. I mean, I would say at least since Wilder Fury, if not even Mayweather McGregor.
Hmm. And I had super chatted you guys a little while ago, and I said about I said if Haney, the winner of Haney and Loma, would fight Shakur, and then Shakur and Tank would be the biggest fight. I had to backtrack a little bit because Haney is a great fighter. My family was involved in boxing. Robert Hagler's like my big brother, and I think Haney and Tank would be a great fight, but I think Tank would get him. I think we'll go to distance, maybe a split decision to Tank, and then Tank will get undisputed, fight Shakur, and I think that'll be the best thing to happen because from a marketing standpoint, Tank is the hottest thing right now, smoking on TV for boxing.
Sure. No denying that.
But all right, Champ, appreciate your thoughts. Shout
That's
out
right.
to Charlotte.
We appreciate you, Charlotte, North Carolina. Stand up. Take your shirt off. Wave it around your head like a helicopter. I'm old. So what? So what? My era was the best era. Feel me?
Nah.
You crazy. We had Pac. We had Nas. We had Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't got none of that shit. Y'all got a bunch of fucking whatever y'all got. Boxing fan times 4, $5 super chat says Tank rematches Cruz, Rowley, Ryan, and fights Tio if he beats Josh or Josh Idol. He looks like Ish again before he gets in the ring with either Devin and Shakur or Shakur.
Julio Guzman, $2 super chat says too many people looking past Loma.
True.
Omar, £2 super chat says Devin is the man to beat. Never forget that. Tinkies. Any more callers?
Damo.
Or it's breakfast time?
It is. We got Joe Ray. Almost missed you, Joe. My bad, champ. My bad. If you on Block Talk, you better press 1 right now. You going to get left behind.
Left your ass in the
Joe
dirt.
Ray, what up?
What's up, fellas?
What it do,
man,
Joe?
Good morning. Hey, man, we out here in Portland, man. It's finally sunny out here, so everybody's out, pale ale out here, but we enjoying it right now. So it's all good, man. But I wanted to say, man, so Tank is the main draw right now. He's gonna be the top draw. Is he pound for pound? I don't think so, but he definitely is, the face of boxing at this point. I think that, I don't know if Canelo is gonna fight any big fights anytime soon, other than Benavidez. But I think that definitely Devin Haney, he's undisputed. He got the belt, but I mean really in those negotiations, obviously Tank's gonna be the A side, and I think that they're talking about probably Pitbull, and they probably want to set it up for Mexican Independence Day in September, and so they're looking at the money, and so if Devin Haney wants this shot at Tank, I mean it's gonna be a little tough and negotiations and all that. I feel with the whole LRB and everything. I mean, it just seems like they advise Tank to take make all these demands when I don't really think he even needs them. I really don't think he needs them. I think he has the talent to beat anybody. But it's one of those things that at this point Tank takes the man.
All right, man. That is the bell. That is your call. Appreciate your thoughts, man. Appreciate the support.
Appreciate it. Looks like, damn, it ain't gonna stop. No, what up? Discord, NO. Go for it.
What's happening? What's happening? How audio sound, bro?
Straight.
Aight. 1.3 million. 1.4. That's damn near 1.5. I wasn't expecting this shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I wasn't expecting a million. I'm gonna keep it real. I think Danny, you might have called it one day. I thought you were tripping. I'm gonna keep it real, Danny. I thought you was smoking some of that moon rock or some shit.
Man, a hard thing always got me high, but at the end of the day, people think I'm biased and I'm this, that, and the third, bro. But I'm not too bad at what I do, believe it or not. So.
But I'm trying to see what the fuck happened though. I'm trying to cause when Ryan fight, the crowd ain't show up like that when he fight. They don't tune in like that, but he got the followers on Instagram. So what did they do different to get the Instagram followers to kind of interact on this one? Or was it just the promotion?
I think.
Because I had a fight party, Brandon. Everybody was interested in this shit. All the casuals, like it wasn't like you know how you have people at the fight party, they be talking about other shit while the fight going on. No, they were watching this motherfucker. So I'm trying to see what the fuck happened. I don't know. Because they wasn't showing up for Tank and Ryan before, but you bring them together, I guess that was the recipe. I don't know, but they gotta keep doing whatever they did. They gotta do that shit again, man.
You know,
That shit gonna save boxing.
yeah,
That's my call.
I think what happened, when you bring people together for something that they want to see, we get shit like this. So I think that people just got a mixture of two guys that they like individually,
Yep.
or they think highly of individually, and they got to see them step in the ring.
All right, champ. Looks like we got Dre that says $2. No one giving credit to Ryan. He sold the fight. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We back at 12 o'clock. Show is scheduled right here on youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Is Tank Davis pound for pound? Where is he on the pound for pound list? Where do you rank him? That's what we'll be discussing. We got a poll out. Go ahead and vote. Catch us on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your morning.
Ring Walk Danny, the Boxing Voice, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Arriba derecha. Hasta luego.